All right, now we're not silenced. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Guten Tag.
Hello, everybody.
We are just setting up. If you're there watching for some BT, otherwise known as the Tech of Battling, we're going to be playing a cool scenario. I'm just cutting out some cards right now because I was just going to mark them down, but I can't because I have to use the AI decks and I need to have them in their various categories. And we'll go into what we've got in a sec. But in the meanwhile, you were telling me a bit about this scenario. So you were saying
So
this isn't the same Waco that we had.
that's correct. So we'll start real quick, refresh from the beginning. Josh, who is partners with Tommy at Lindvander,
There we go.
painted up all these cool Curetans that got posted on Facebook and got a gazillion likes. And I said, you know what? We got to put them on the board
That's a good
and
call.
have them go because we have all this new Curita drop bases from Thunderhead Studios that I just painted up, and they were going to go
Hey
there. They
oh,
matched all together, and it looks really cool, along with this new cool bridge and hyper pulse generator.
let's take a
So
look at
we
some of
made
that.
up a,
Let's go
a
the
scenario
wide. There we are.
that is not really canon, but we're using canon units. So we've got it's in 3056 on an uncharted world. We got
Hey, we can say it's canon until Catalyst tells us otherwise.
that's true. That's true.
And right now, Catalyst owes me, so
Curetans have found on the uncharted world of Dove near the Tukiad Truce line an old
mm.
hyperpulse generator, and Dove, according to the canon, has been nuked out in previous succession wars. So our friends at the Word of Blake early on have sent Waco's Rangers in to try and secure it while the Curetans are there trying to fire it up with their scientists. At this point, Wayne Waco is retired, so it's actually Wayne Rogers that's leading the unit uh, for Waco's Rangers. On the Curita side, we've got basically company versus company here. We got all these nice new mechs, as I said, that Josh had painted up, along with Tommy's Highlander. I don't know how we working
I
him
had
into there,
to.
but
I forced that hand.
he
So
had to be in there, so he's in there. So I'll do a quick breakdown of the lances here, real quick. To touch also in this scenario, it's just going to be a straight up fight, hold the line kind of scenario where the Cretans are going to defend their base. Everybody has been deployed already. Now, the scientists working on the hyperpulse generator haven't got it fired up yet, and it's kind of backfiring and kicking out electromagnetic pulses. So at the start of every turn, starting on turn 2, we're going to roll a d6. We have a table, and there's some crazy effects that it can affect the entire state of the game board.
this big thing right here.
Okay, the big thing right in the middle. Okay, so the Curetan force is going to consist of Tommy's Highlander,
This guy right here.
Lancefander right in the middle.
Dun, 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 dun. Put him right there for everyone to see while you're.
Right, and then we got a direct fire lance consisting of a Warhammer 7K, an Awesome 9Q, a Gunslinger 1 ERD, and an Atlas K DC.
Mm,
The Atlas will give a +1 on initiative.
which is good for us.
Okay. They also have a Cavalry Lance consisting of a Wraith TR1, a Phoenix Hawk 3K, a Wolverine 7K, and a Grasshopper 5J. And they're starting right up here at the front of the drop base. And that'll be rounded out by a Fire Support Lance consisting of a Griffin 1DS, a Catapult C4C, an Archer 5W, and a Blackjack to keep people off them, BJ2. And then Tommy's got our friends over at Waco Rangers there, and he can list those off once he's got everything
Yeah, I'm just
fired
setting
up.
up the AI decks. We got some new AI decks we're gonna try, and there's a bit of a chart that I need to learn real quick to make them go. But Josh has upgraded the AI, which is super super slick. You can see these cool cards here. I'll just show it off right there. There's a whole new AI system for you guys, and I've just now got to gotta figure out how to read these things properly because it's new. But what I have is I've got a 3M Battlemaster, which I think is the Waco Rogers
Correct.
um, mech, and it gets benefits. What benefit does it have?
It's a personal it's a unique variant. The Rogers Battlemaster. It has like 5 or 6 or 7 SRM2 streaks or something like
Yep,
that.
looks
Yeah.
like they got a couple of 11C Cyclopses, a 5S Hatchet Man, and a 7K Warhammer. And then they've also got, and that's the Brawlers. So they're going to use the Brawler deck. Then we've got the Atlas, KDC AS7. We've got a S5 Marauder, an S5 Banshee, a 4K Crusader, and a what the hell WTH2 Whitworth. A Whitworth?
Oh,
You put a Whitworth?
Oh, Whitworth.
God, people are probably rolling their eyes. Then we have a 3M Locust and a D3 Centurion. I love Centurions. I do. What's going on here? I do not know about the ACES. Here we go. No, that's not it either. I gotta figure out where the chat is. Oh, there it is, Randall. Okay, I just found the reference list on how to do these cards. Card flow. Set up 8-card pack. They've got the times. Oh, it's very interesting how they did this. I'm going to go to the wide and show this off. It's very interesting how they did this. So these are just cut out pieces of paper because the actual cards. Pass me my actual Highlander card. I want to show this. So check this out, guys. Maybe we'll go here and do it. No, it would be this one. Learning all my cameras. So here's a Highlander card I got. Check this thing out. The new cards go like this behind it. Whoop.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Isn't
and
that
it
cool?
aligns everything. Yes.
So
So
it
it aligns everything up, and
so
so when you're looking at it like this, the first step is you're going to put the card underneath it. It's going to save. Oh, it's echo. 1 second.
I knew that was going to happen. That is simply because the new camera. There we go. I had a new camera come in, and every time a new camera comes in, it causes echo. Give me a second. I got to jump over. No echo there.
Hello.
No echo there. No echo there. Okay, it's only because of the new camera. Thanks, guys. Okay. So where was I? Okay, check this out. So here's the AI card, or here's the actual Battletech card, and we've got this. This AI card goes behind it, and it creates this. It tells you where in the turn order the AI is going to go. Then we're going to do the move activation, and then when it's time for this to queue up and move, I'll just get. There we go. If it's when it's time for this to queue up and move, you just reveal what its economy is, which is sick.
I'm digging it.
Yeah, I'm really good. And then when you're following the movement, when you're done, what the next thing you're going to do is, when you're done with it, the next thing you're going to do is you flip it over and you put the red underneath it. And then the red will let you know when it shoots, and then you follow its actual firing AI to make it go off. So those are the new cards we're using today. I'll give you back the Highlander, or I can use
Cool.
it. It doesn't matter.
Oh, you want? Yeah.
Yeah, he's my Highlander. My Highlander.
If it was the Pegasus, I would just run it straight into the Atlas. And
Oh, I didn't realize that you actually put the cards, the whole deck underneath, and you just cycle, cycle through like that. That's even more clever. Well, we're not gonna do that because I have not enough decks for all these particular mechs, so we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way on how we played that out. And then the next change, which I should pull up on the graphic here, is resolving the movement. So we're gonna follow this. We're going to follow this card and its movement, and we're going to follow this little box here. Let's read the column header. If the condition is true, use the rows below it to narrow down where to move by using the flowchart. If the condition is false, read the next column instead. This is the next column. So this column here says, for example, for this particular mech, it would say ground movement, which is the little g, if there are no enemies within, or no friendly enemies within. What's that? Enemies? Oh man, there's a lexicon I gotta follow now. This is the. Here's my icon references. There we go. Thanks, Josh. If there are no enemies that have already activated within 30 feet, then I'm going to make ground movement down here within 12 inches to all enemies, which I believe that phrase is preferred distance. I want to stay within 12 distance from all of the enemies. I want to get into woods and cover from all enemies. That's my logic chart. You just keep cycling those until you match whichever one is the best. And that is only if no enemies are within 30 feet or 30 inches. Because that basically saying as a brawler, you want to close the distance,
exactly.
right?
Yep.
And then otherwise, if you are surrounded by people, then you're going to follow the otherwise. And then some AI, actually, if you look, some AI has 3 columns for various complexity, and we can add more to it as the AI gets built. ACES is going to be
So what you're
huge.
saying is Josh won't let me game it like we did with the guys from CGL with the clans and we routed them.
I was going to say this here is the result of all of us gaming it like crazy, and now the gaming it has been removed, and so it'll keep happening in iterations until the official product comes out. And then we've got so otherwise we would go into the woods, and then this is target. So target what so you want to target the highest HP, lowest TMM mech. So you want to move into the woods and make sure you're targeting the highest. That's what it wants to target.
Yeah.
Targeting wasn't part of the original. If you remember, finding out which target to move around wasn't part of the original AI card.
Exactly.
So now, when the AI is moving, it's not just moving to hide somewhere. It is moving with the intention of targeting specific mechs, and the AI tells you which target to hit. Brilliant.
Which was actually something I was thinking about on the drive down. Was eventually the AI deck's going to be smart enough to operate using Zellebregen for the clans,
Yeah.
where they're going to have to go on one-on-one duels or continue
Yes.
to honor that duel,
You're right. It's gonna be
and
great.
that's going to be perfect for them.
And then we've got cover from all enemies if you can't target the thing that it's asking you to target. So I mean, the default action is always take cover from everything you can, and if you can't optimize, you'll just take cover and hide for that round. And then when we're shooting, basically, if you have at least one enemy in line of sight, target, and then it tells you what it wants to target. Now, Brawler is always hitting the lowest TMM, things that can destroy, highest hit points. Now, the can destroy mechanic, if you remember before, was it has to wipe it off the board. But now it is, if we're doing force withdrawal, it will treat it as force withdrawal.
Which is good.
Even if you're not doing force withdrawal, it will always target what it can put into force withdrawal,
Mhm.
as opposed to what it can just outright destroy. Because we found that as like a flaw, that there's so many occasions where you could game the system, right?
Oh yeah, you can just put out your lame duck there in front of them. Or keep it
Yeah,
closed,
well, we
right?
did that, right? And then it says here, it's got charging things in here as well.
The cool thing that I'm seeing here, especially with the flow chart, where it's changing based on the criteria and the situation, is that it's advancing to a point where you're going to start be able to use it with classic.
Yes, so yes, obviously we're revealing that now. The Alpha Strike is literally the alpha of the of this set, and then the beta will be moving into like a game of armored combat where it's not full. You're just kind of moving in there. The complication on the AI cards, these cards are going to be loaded with things to read, and the user interface will be clean for you to watch. But hey, look, if you're playing classic Battletech, the interface can be full of numbers and you'll figure it out. That's classic, right? But eventually you will get to classic on this one. So this here has great. It just says here, if the target number 2 to 7, or if you are destroyed, use as much OV as needed. The other one is, if the target number is 10 plus and you have at least 1 heat, do not attack.
See, yeah, it's getting more layers and more in depth with its logic and reasoning. Which
Right?
Is
This is
very
good.
cool. Very cool.
This is great. Okay, so my question to you then, Paul. I'm going to go back to this one here. Oh, thanks very much, Big Red. Hey, what's up? So can we break the AI with a whiteout marker?
Yeah.
yeah, that's easy. I mean, I could just take this card out. And I could just cut things out if I really wanted to. You definitely could. And thank you so much for that support. It does mean a lot. So I've got the icon reference here. I think I figured out. Now we've got the Battlemaster and the Cyclopses, the Hatchetman, and the Warhammers, and the Warhammer. They're all brawlers, so I'm going to give them the brawler deck. Okay. Now we've got 3 snipers and 2 missile boats. I have the sniper deck, but the missile boats are kind of like snipers, so we'll just give all 5 of those mechs the sniper deck.
That works.
I've got a scout and a skirmisher. I have a skirmisher deck. But I've also got a striker deck. Is the striker or a skirmisher closer to a scout?
Which mech is it?
The locust is the scout.
Locust is scout. What's the striker?
There's one skirmisher.
So
That's the centurion.
I think that locust is the M variant, the little with four small. It
Yeah.
does actually damage. It can do
so
damage.
it wants to be a striker.
Yeah, make it a striker.
All right, we got a striker deck for that one specifically. I think we're ready to rock and roll, man. I've got all the different things set up. Check it out. I got lots of angles. So I can show you guys off the different angles. This one here, I just have to memorize which one's which. Oh, you put me back. Okay. That's me, everyone. I'm the outlier.
Sticking out.
I wanted to put the Pegasus in, too, because we put the Pegasus in every one, but Paul, as he's rolling his eyes right now, he just was like, I'm not in.
You know what the ironic part is that I wasn't actually controlling the Banshee that the Pegasus
Oh
blew
no.
up. It was actually Austin, but I've just kind of been the one that's inherited the shame.
I'm gonna grab some dice real quick.
Yep.
Because I've actually forgot to grab dice, but I have the audio in a way that I can move around the studio now and grab things as we go.
So if everybody is looking at the board here, I mentioned it earlier if anybody's just jumped in. So we've got some of the stuff that we haven't put out before. We got the Thunderhead Studio Delta drop
Yeah,
base
let's take a look at some of this
collection.
at that,
There's
look at
we got 2 of the 3 out there. I kind of mixed them together. They have a command central base, which would be this one right here. There's also a mech repair facility, which would put part of it out here, and then there's also a power station one that's over there in the far corner. And I kind of ad-libbed a little bit to make the board work. We also got their equivalent of the hyper pulse generator and the base that goes with it. This is this is kind of cool. What it is it's modular, so you can take this actually out. And there's other pieces that you can buy or 3D print to put in there. So there's also like power stations, power grids, and things you can put inside this base to add to your gaming table. Good, cool modularity. And of course, we got the bridge over here as well. The bridge shows off a couple of things. Part of it is hexed, and part of it is not. So the part of it that is not is actually from the new Techscape. So it's more for Alpha Strike and other sci-fi games where hexes aren't used. Today, obviously, we're on a hex map, so we're going to play Alpha Strike with hexes and just kind of ad lib it on the bridge a little bit.
Yeah, we'll be
But that's that. And of course, we got a new set of hills out here as well. We got the Zephyr Badlands.
These are nice.
That I just finished painting up.
I love these little walls with the breaks and stuff.
Yeah, and the walls we've seen before. We had them out here, but the hill set's new, and there's actually another new Badlands hill set that just came out. I got to get the printer fired up and get that going. But that's actually more like traditional desert Badlands with actual rock towers and croppings and whatnot, and some actually really high hill sets. I think some level 4s and level 5s are in it, I believe.
Okay, I am just currently putting out all of the AI cards while Paul is talking. If you have any questions about what's going on, Big Red or anyone else that's watching, Paul here knows a lot about the canonical history of what's going on here. I am a Battletech newbie poser, so I don't actually know a lot of the history. And so when I'm running it by myself without Paul around, which will be less and less, I will always do the funny things like, like the kaiju and the weird stuff that makes no sense.
Well, hey,
Well, the kaiju too, but I mean, like,
we came up with the kaiju for Anime North.
it worked out.
But we like to, when we make events for the convention circuit and for like in stores or whatnot, we like to do what we call it Fox Urban Legends. So we'll take something out of Sarna, a canon event that happens, and we'll add a twist to it. So back at Toronto Comic Con, we threw the Black Marauder into the Oberon, Grim falling at the hands of Delta Galaxy for Clan Wolf. At Anime North, we did the Simon Kincaid stealing of the double heat sinks. It's on Hesperus 2. They have irradiated lowlands that have dinosaur-like creatures. We're at Anime North. We're going to make kaiju, right? So we kind of just pick things and just kind of take it to the X-Files kind of level, I guess. So people have fun and it's something a little different, a little unique. In this, we're pretty straight up. We got Waco Rangers hired by the word of Blake to come in and take over this hyperpulse generator that the Curetan First Sword of Light have found.
Yeah, they're not getting anywhere. Losers.
And each turn, so
Might as well just be Capellans.
Tommy's got a chart for this scenario that each turn, starting on turn 2,
yes,
we are going to roll a d6, while the Curetan scientists, Aztecs, and Techs are working on trying to start this HPG up. It's going to be sending out electromagnetic pulse waves
so it says
across
here,
the board.
You feeling lucky, punk? Once per turn, any Waco Ranger unit side may re-roll an attack roll. Oh, that's rude.
Yep.
Death before dishonor. Once per turn, First Sword of Light unit. Which one's that? Okay. Am I in that unit?
You're considered part of First Sword.
I am the First Sword of Light. May perform a sprint action with a melee attack?
Correct.
Wow, this is new cool stuff. I love this. I'm so new at this game that all the stuff you're doing is probably normal.
So, well, we've created thematic special rules for this, right? So the Cretans are going to charge them, and once per turn, one of their mechs can do a sprint and go and do physical combat.
Get in there and punch some face.
Acting like
This
a samurai.
phone bill has serious late fees, it says. At the start of each turn, starting turn 2, the ancient hyperpulse generator sputters out an electromagnetic pulse. As the combines, scientists scramble to reactivate it. Roll a d6 on the following chart to decide the effect. 1 to 2, turbulent pulse. All units on the board are knocked to the ground. Oh my god, that's rude. All units?
Everybody.
All on the board.
Everybody.
Oh my god, that's going to be rough. And must regain their footing. All units this turn can only move half. Okay, thank God it's not like Classic where you
Yeah.
were sitting there trying to re-roll to get up.
Classic would be a fall, but you can't do a stand-up in Alpha Strike. So what we're doing here is you're just going to half everybody's movement as they
This is
fell down
super
and stood
cool.
back up.
3 to 4 is radioactive pulse. Radioactive. All units on the board must attack as if at long range. Ooh, gross. Regardless of their distance to the target. Damn. 5 to 6 is magnetic pulse. All units on the board are drawn 3 hexes toward the hyperpulse generator in a straight line as their metallic alloys are pulled toward the beacon. This happens prior to any movement. Any unit entering the amassable hex, which I guess is that hex there.
Yep.
The big thing, is stopped. If the
No,
unit
any impassable hex. So if you
impassable.
yeah,
Sorry.
impassable.
Yeah,
if you
sorry.
if you rammed into a hill, your movement stops.
I just didn't see the P because I'm dyslexic. If any unit is pulled to a lower level, it will suffer 1 point of damage per level that it falls. That sounds great. What if it moves into the actual?
It just sticks there.
Just sticks there.
Yeah.
Nice. This is like the thing in Man of Steel.
Yep, exactly.
We should pull 3 and push 6. And then victory conditions, we need to basically wipe them out.
Basically, yeah.
All right. Well, that sounds pretty fair. I'm going to, I got to go back to the chat here, see if anyone's made any comments. Oh, Big Red Tech is really supporting this channel. We love you. We got to get you up here, man. Just come up here and film with us for a while. Take a week, and we'll produce a whole shitload of videos with you. You could write a whole bunch. He writes really good stuff.
Oh, I know. I watch.
Yeah.
I
So
watch
Big
more
Red,
stuff.
we got to get you up here sometime. I'll put your hotel up. Just come on up, and what we'll do is we'll film a whole bunch of scenarios that you can then write things for, and then you can take the videos and post them as part of your speech. It's not up here. I'm north of you. Oh, where are you? Waco's Rangers lead the way. John Waco will be avenged because those damn Dracs started working with those dirty goons. Remember, John. # Wayne Waco. Wait a minute. Are we the bad guys? Lynn Vander's not working for the bad guys.
There's people out there like myself that actually love Waco Rangers because he's so crazy, and he gets blown off by Jamie Wolf for basically his entire career. He has this blood feud against him, and with Jamie
Yeah,
Wolf,
we did
that's
that the
kinda
very
like,
first game we played here.
Who is this
It
guy?
was the
right?
Harlem or Havoc and Harlech.
Yeah, Jamie Wolf, his whole career, he's just like, yeah, whatever. Who is this guy? I don't know. He consistently forgets his name and stuff like that, right?
Oh my god, all the wrong buttons I'm picking here. Check this out. Had to put the Tim Hortons coffee in there. He's
All right,
doing it.
so-
40 Tech says he's doing a massive Waco Rangers video soon.
Nice.
Going to be hours long, original art and everything. Damn.
nice.
Man, we should do more together because I don't know if you know this, but officially designing for Battletech right now. Oh, you're BC. You're way west. But that's not bad. I mean,
I think-
that means I can use Air Canada
I
points.
think he's north of Vancouver.
Oh, you like Kelowna?
No, Kelowna's in the middle.
Yeah, west of me. Yeah, Kelowna would be the same as where
So
we are. No,
in the
Kelowna would
center.
be
It's
north.
in the center. Kelowna's in the middle.
We are on par with Victoria and Vancouver.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about the center of the province. It's
Yeah.
not.
Let's roll. Okay, so we're rolling for initiative.
We're rolling for
Am
initiative.
I rolling for us?
I'll roll for us. You roll for Waco because you got the AI.
Are you
deck open.
sure?
Yeah.
You want my dice against yours?
No, yeah. I'm good. I'm
Oh,
good. I got the Creator
well,
red.
ooh.
It's like, see, look.
See, you
I
rolled a
got
10.
Yeah.
So that's for our team, right?
Yeah.
Reckon everything here. All right.
There
All
we
right. You win.
So we'll go lance by lance.
Lance by Lance. I'm going to be on Seattle side near PAX West. So if you're around, come on down to PAX West. There'll be some Battletech. That's the home of Battletech.
Exactly.
And so we'll be there doing some stuff. And at Gen Con, we will be doing a lot of Battletech stuff. Okay, so we just won, so now they got to move first.
Rangers move
Now,
first.
I'm looking at the entire deck layout here, and
So they're put together in lances on the board right now. So the locust is under the bridge. That's his lance mates. Lance.
are we going to move by lance, or are we just going to move by mech?
Move by lance because it's a company v company. It'll move. It'll go quicker.
Okay, going quicker is a good thing. So, but I don't know how to do that with the AI.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going
No, yeah,
so I'm
it's
going to
not-
have to
yeah,
modify
Yeah, no,
because the AIL has different movements to them. And
Yeah,
the
no,
first
no.
thing that's moving
no,
right
just move
now.
them individually.
Okay.
I can move these guys.
I
quick.
can
That's cool.
move. I can move 4 at a time, but it won't be lance v lance.
Yeah, move 4 at a time. That's fine.
Oh, okay. You get your passport. Cyclops. The Cyclops 11C, one of the Cyclops 11Cs is moving at 20. And I'm going to take that card out. Luckily, it's on screen so people can see it. If no enemies within 30, I think we're all within 30. Which one is the Cyclops?
We get the hexes, right?
Oh, we're not even measuring anymore. This is great.
You can rough it with the.
Well,
the-
these guys are definitely not outside of 30.
That's about 24.
Where's
yeah.
the Cyclopses for the record? These guys?
The Cyclops back there? Yeah, they're about 30. Oh, he's inside.
Yeah, I'd say just within. But anyways, it would say if there are no enemies that have activated within 30, which is true, it is going to go to otherwise. It wants to go into woods or cover. It wants to target the lowest TMM highest point value mech that it can try to get to. It wants to get to line of sight only to the target, and it wants to take cover from all active or inactive memories.
So once the closest point value, which would be the Wraith, which is standing right out front,
That's the highest point value?
for closest and highest point value. Yeah.
Okay. So lowest
Anything-
TMM. It
anything
wants to
else
target
higher
the
is
lowest
back-
TMM
is
and
back
highest
here.
point value. It wants to target the lowest TMM and highest point value, which I
He's
think
got-
is the
he's
Highlander.
got, he's got a 3, the Wraith. So then, yeah, you're the next closest. Be
So
the
he wants that.
Highlander.
He wants to go after me.
Yeah.
And he moves 8. So we're gonna move this guy. I guess he's gonna go 8, but he wants to maintain cover. So I think his movement is he's gonna go under this bridge.
Get to about here.
No, he's gonna go here.
Yeah, right there.
He wants to take cover, and that's the only cover he's gonna get. So he's gonna hide it under there. I got some tokens, and that is
Oh,
just
that's what I forgot to grab.
yeah. You grab your tokens. I'll
I'll go grab
chat
them.
with the crowd here. So that's ground movement for him. Okay. And we're just moving mech by mech, right? I know it'll go slow, but we'll go mech by mech. So, I guess we'll move. Paul just went to go grab his tokens. So meanwhile, I'll just hang out with you guys. What's going on? We got big red 40 chatting here on the tube of you. I'm gonna just quickly go over to the live to make sure everything's clean over on you the tube view. Tubular, totally tubular. I see we've got a good number of folks watching. Well, not a good number, but some.
I have returned.
Is that true? How many people are watching? Is 12? 12? No. We got 7 live viewers. I appreciate you guys for watching, and also just hanging out. Thank you very much, Taylor Waltz, for the echo. I'm glad that you caught that. I knew it was going to happen on one of the cameras. I just didn't know which one. Okay, so basically that guy's finished. So we're just going to flip him over to the red side, because then when it comes to shooting, that's what they'll do. Now we get to move. Move any mech you want. And I will, for speed's sake, move to what the next mech is going to be on their side, which is the Warhammer 7K.
The catapult's not going to move.
Catapult's just going to stay? Or holding the ground?
Yep. The fire support lance.
Oh
doesn't
my
need to move.
god, I keep hitting all the wrong buttons. There we go. Yes, my Highlander. Over there is the Warhammer. Let's see, the Warhammer is going to... there are no enemies within 30. We know that there are enemies within 30. So that Warhammer is going to now go into the woods, and it's going to target the highest hit point, lowest TMM, and get cover.
Highest hit point, lowest TMN?
Yeah.
The closest first, or any of them?
Any. Just the highest one they can, within its range bracket, yes.
It's going to be you again.
6, 7, 8. Okay, so he's going to go right here
Mhm.
and take cover right there. Okay, we got him. Now it's you.
Archer is going to hold position.
It's funny. I feel like I'm going against you right now, but I'm not. We're working together, but I feel like I'm doing all the AI on this side. So the Archer went.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just holding position, eh?
Yeah, well, that's the fire support lines. They can start firing with as long as indirect fire, right?
212 is the next on the list, so we're going to move the Banshee. The Banshee, you know, the Banshee?
It's the same model.
It will sprint if there are no enemies within 30. Is it this model here?
Is that? No, one beside him. There he is.
I
Yep.
think he's out of 30 hexes. I think he's probably the one that's going to use a sprint maneuver. Yeah.
He's out.
Okay. So because it is out of that, it is going to. Where did I put you? Banshee. It wants to sprint within 24 of all enemies. If it needs to sprint, but it does. So within 24 of all enemies, the thing only moves 8, so it's going 16, and it wants to wants to get within no enemies in line of sight into woods cover from the greatest number of enemies. So we're gonna sprint that thing 16, which is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13, 15.
It might be able to.
He
It
can-
might be able to
he can
get
get
here.
over. He can get. He can do like a little
He can get into here.
hop over that. Yeah, and get to there. Yeah.
Okay, Banshee's going right into here. He's hiding out. He's gonna hide out right there. And it's because he sprinted. There'll be no shooting for him. Done. Okay. Now it is. Bang. Your turn to pick.
Blackjack is gonna hold position and is gonna fire at that Banshee eventually. Right there.
I see. I see. Next on the list, I flip this over. Next on the list is 256. So it is the Hatchet Man. Hatchet Man. The Hatchet Man. It has enemies within 30, I believe, because the. Yeah. So the Hatchet Man is going to proceed to target the highest hit point, highest threat, which I think is me again. And it can move 8.
You're the closest, highest threat. Yes.
Yeah, so it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's gonna go down here. Jump down there. Hatchet Man's done. You're up.
Griffin.
The next up on our list will be the Whitworth.
10. The Griffin's gonna jump over here, like so.
Nice, nice. Once the battle gets a little more in depth, folks, we'll punch in to the various close-ups. But for now, it looks
The
like.
Griffin's at a 3.
Maybe I'll move this one over a little bit. Little cam adjust. Look at that one. Yeah, that's cool. That's where we want to go. There we go. Let's see what that one looks like. There it is. Look at that. Sick. Okay, the Whitworth is going to go now. And it wants to. Which one's the Whitworth? Is it this one?
The Whitworth. Nope. He's the.
He's up there.
derpy looking guy over there. I actually
The guy that looks like Shredder. He looks like an anime.
I like that. He's got that helm he's wearing.
He is within 30 feet, so otherwise he is jumping to a greater distance than 12 of all, onto the highest elevation and to most enemies within line of sight, but it wants to have the line of sight on the lowest TMM enemy as its target. So he's going to jump 8, and I think he can jump to here.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he can go here.
Gives himself partial cover.
That's where he's going to go. And he jumped. Done.
All right. So this lance here is not going to move since we won initiative. We'll move them last. So we'll start moving the big boys. Warhammer is going to strut forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that'll give him a partial cover shot on the Banshee.
It's going to be a mess. Because then we'll get the thing next turn.
And you're up, brother. And he's over
Okay.
1.
The next on the cards that I have here is 387 out of the possible 1,000, and that would be the Atlas. I realize there's a big shot on my arm there. Let's get the Atlas moving next. That's the guy way up on the bridge there.
Mhm.
And the Atlas wants to. Is it an Atlas that can jump? No. Okay,
No.
so it would want to go to the lowest elevation, at least 12 inches from all the enemies that it can. It wants to get line of sight on an enemy that it's already activated with the lowest hit points and the lowest TMM.
So the Griffin's moved. He can move this direction, but the Griffin jumped and actually see him.
Yeah. So maybe
Or
he wants to
can,
go.
Or he can go that way. And
It doesn't say that
and maybe get a line of sight on the lowest TMN, which would be this
what's
Warhammer.
lowest TMM, lowest health. Lowest health first. Okay, so he's actually going to move over there and shoot that guy up.
Okay, so,
So you want to move them 6 inches toward there.
6? 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just enough to get in. He does want to maintain at least 12 inches. So I think
Yeah,
that's 12.
he's at least 12.
Okay, so the Atlas moves over there. That's disgusting.
They can. They can't. Well, he's gonna go. I can probably theoretically move him.
You can use the laser thing.
They can. They can. Yeah, they can see each other with partial cover.
All right. That Atlas is going to cream that little guy.
No. Okay, he's done. Who do we want to move? Gunslinger. The gunslinger actually jumps. I've never used the gunslinger before, so
Okay.
he jumps, but I'm not going to jump him here. So he's going to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to come over and try and help that Griffin. His TMN is 1.
Okay. Back to me. Over on this chart over here, the next thing on the list is 580. Oh, it's 410 actually. Cyclops 11C number 2 is going to go, and the Cyclops 11C number 2 is going to follow the same brawler thing of within 30, and we know that we are just within 30, so it's going to go and get the line of sight of greatest number of enemies into the woods and cover from all the enemies that have activated. And it wants to target the lowest TMM highest point value, which we determined is the Highlander, so it's going to move 8 and probably catch up to its brother right here. It'll go right there because it'll get cover inside this wall right here. So put him right there. Sorry about my arm there, folks. Go back to the wide. And that's where he's going to hang out with some ground movement. So we got 2 Cyclopses hiding out under this elevated overpass. Just to let you know, the next thing that's going to move is the Centurion.
No, me first. I got to move the awesome. 6.
That's awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, wade forward and get ready to start throwing some.
Let's
shots.
see what the skirmisher. Let's go back here. Let's see here. Let's see what the Centurion. I'll show you guys the. So the Centurion would jump if it has jump, but it doesn't, and it would say if there are. It jump if there are enemies that haven't moved within 12. Now there are no enemies within 12 that haven't moved, so it is going to jump over to the next thing. It's going to move if you can get behind a target. Cannot otherwise, so it's going to go into the otherwise. It wants to get cover from the greatest number of enemies, and it wants to target an enemy that's moved with the highest threat and the lowest HP, which would be
The highest threat with the lowest hit points, the
Yeah.
Wraith.
the Wraith. But did it move?
Not yet.
What's the thing that moved? Awesome.
Awesome moved. The Warhammer is the it'll be the awesome.
So is it
highest threat with
is
the
this,
lowest
is
move.
this the Centurion? Yeah.
That's the Centurion.
Okay, so the Centurion is going 12, which is great. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No shot. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There, it might be able to get a shot on
The
that guy.
Warhammer? The Warhammer's moved already as well.
It might be able to. Well, 1,000% get a shot off at the Warhammer from here, or it can shoot at this thing. No,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
the
Griffin,
Warhammer. So it's gonna go here and get cover.
Yep, he's good.
And try to shoot the Warhammer.
Atlas gonna move.
Yeah, the
He's a
elevated
6.
overpass terrain is great. Paul does a great job painting it too.
6.
So just to let you know, the Warhammer the Centurion moved all the way over here. Is going to shoot the Warhammer, and Paul can point out the Warhammer where it is.
There it is. Atlas is moved.
The next on the list is 620, and that is the Battlemaster. That's Rogers himself moving. It wants to sprint if no enemies within 30 feet, but we know this is the Battlemaster, right?
Yep.
And we know there's no enemies within 30
Correct.
inches. I mean, so it is going to sprint to get. It's going to follow the same path as the Banshee. So we're gonna move this thing 16, not 16. It's 12. 8 plus half
Yeah,
is
half's
12.
12. Yeah.
So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Probably right at the
6,
V.
right here.
Yep. All right, now it's going to start getting interesting. Now,
Yeah.
okay, so we have the Wraith.
Does the clip work on your belt there?
Pardon?
The clip. I give you the clip.
I have it. I have it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just hanging off your belt, you'd be fine.
No, I'm just holding it in my hand. 'cause I don't
3D printer,
trust
they're
stuff
asking? I think these ones are 3D printed.
Which
yeah.
one? All the terrain?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
terrain's 3D printed except for the mountain, which is half and half.
Yeah, have enough. We do have Hextech stuff that was given to us by Gale Force 9, but the style of Hextech stuff that I have isn't fitting this particular layout. This is Paul's terrain, which is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
What do we want to do here? That
So,
whole side's
The next thing to move,
One,
just to
two,
let you
three,
know, is
four,
going to be
five,
the
six, seven,
Crusader.
8, 9,
Such a cool name.
10, 11, 12. That Wraith can actually. That's like a. How tough is the Wraith?
The Wraith is not tough.
Yeah, but he has a 4 TMN if he jumps. And these guys are all. What's
You
the.
see how I roll, right?
Yeah, I know. I've learned. I've learned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Does he jump?
Yeah.
I can move
9,
if you want.
10. Yeah, you move first, I think, because you're not going to be able to get too far. So,
Do I want to mix it up with these guys?
well, there's going to be a firing line here, right? The Atlas. I don't think the Gunslinger has a line of sight there, but the Warhammer, the Atlas, and the Awesome for sure are going to be firing our guys.
So I can go right there. Am I a sitting duck?
And then you're going to roll a 6 next turn and get stuck to the side of the hyperpulse generator.
Yeah. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I get stuck to the generator. I could go there. I could also go and support, try and take out the Atlas.
I think the Atlas is going to be okay because he can see him, so I'm going to indirect fire here. The Blackjack's going to turn and fire over there. Because I believe
I'm kind
he
of a
can see
sitting
him.
duck where I am, though, right? Because
Yeah.
everything that can see and shoot, it can shoot me where I am. So I kind of maybe want to I don't want to get cover, but I should move.
Jump to here, maybe? Can you get jump
I can
that
walk
far?
there even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, let's go. Okay, I'll jump. Right there.
So you got partial cover. You're behind the power station, and
There we go. All right, now they go.
Yep.
What did I say? Was
they
it?
have Crusader, Marauder.
Crusader's going first. So the Crusader's going. The Crusader, if no enemies are within. Okay, so everything else is within 30. So I'm just gonna go right to the next thing, which is great because this is how it works, right? Into the woods. It wants to target the lowest health enemy. It wants a line of sight only to the target, and it wants to target only the target. So this sniper, this Crusader, really, really wants to target the lowest health enemy on the board that it can get to while hiding. Which one's the Crusader? Crusader is this guy.
is right there.
Okay,
the
so-
closest lowest health.
It wants to get the lowest health enemy it can target. That's moved.
That's moved.
Mhm.
Can't. What's his total move? 8.
He can move 8. Yeah, he can get right there.
He won't be able to see him moving 8 this way. He's moved and he's lowest health.
Who's next?
He won't be able to target him. It's the Griffin.
He won't be able to target him.
The Griffin or the Blackjack.
I think he can get there and target him. Hold on.
Actually, you know what?
If he goes,
He
this
has
way.
indirect fire, and the Atlas will be able to see the Blackjack, so he could spot for him and fire indirectly.
Think so? The other thing I can see right now.
Like he can move
it
and
can,
then
it
just
can
fire.
basically
right?
see
Get
the
closer.
awesome too. Right.
But he's not the lowest health. Like these two are the lowest health,
Right.
right? The Blackjack being the lowest. He's lower than the Griffin.
Yeah. So I think
He can move this far.
Yeah, he's gonna go with the Atlas.
And then I'm pretty sure the Atlas can see the Blackjack.
Yeah, you said.
Oh no, wait, they can't quite see each other.
Well, you said these guys were going to see each other with cover before.
No, these two can see each other,
Yeah.
but these two can't. So he can indirect fire.
He's
on
going to
them.
indirect
Yeah.
fire on him.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where he goes. That's his move.
Okay, so let's.
Yeah. There you go. That takes care of that guy. The Crusader.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Whoa, what's that?
That's the Wraith can jump 14.
You want to get the Wraith in there?
Get right behind him and just blast him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He can actually death from above him if he wanted to.
That's what above rules are so weird.
I know. Does he want to jump beside him?
I wouldn't.
No.
There's still a Marauder and a Locust that have to move, and the last thing you want to do is put that guy in the back end of a Locust.
But the Wraith, Can one, two,
Little lasers
three,
everywhere.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's gonna jump up here, like so,
You might be able to take a shot on this guy.
like so.
Oh, he might be just a.
That's okay, because he's gonna get a +4. He jumped, right? He's +3, +1 for the jump. He's
Remember that,
4.
everybody. Remember that. Okay, next. Believe it or not, the last thing to move is the Marauder. So the Locust is going next.
Yeah.
Locust states, if the ground movement to the lowest health enemy that has, I need to read what that thing on the lexicon is, but it's going to move ground movement to the lowest health enemy that is not activated.
Oh, well, I would be thinking outside of the game. I probably shouldn't have jumped a Wraith there, because you're gonna roll a 5-6 and he's gonna get pulled right off.
Oh, I told you, he's getting. Oh
He's
no,
gonna
that's
get
right.
pulled right off.
He's gonna get pulled right off.
Hey,
oh my
it'll be
God.
fun. It's entertainment television.
That's right. He wants to get within 18 inches of all enemies, but wants to ground move toward the lowest health enemy that hasn't activated, which is probably this guy.
Correct. Oh no, the Phoenix Hawk I think is lower.
But
health.
the next thing on his list is if you can get behind a target.
Phoenix
He's
Hawk's the
moving.
lowest
How far is the Locust moving? 16.
Yeah. This is the lowest health.
Can the Locust get behind that Wraith?
No, he can't get up the mountainside.
Oh yeah, it's because it's like 2, 2, 2, 2,
Yeah,
2. Yeah, there's
yeah.
no way. Okay. I think it wants to move. It wants to get up here somewhere. I think.
No, the Phoenix Hawk is the next. That's actually the lowest over here. Is the Phoenix Hawk?
Right. But it wants to stay within 18, so it's going to stay back here. So actually, I think he's just going to go here because he wants to stay within 18 of all the enemies, which is that for sure. And he's just going to hide out to prepare for next rounds, behind the scenes kind of thing.
Grasshopper.
There he goes. Okay. What do we have? We have 2 left?
2, 3. We got 3 left. We moved 2 at the end because we have 1 extra mech. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
yeah, 'cause I had the
5,
Highlander.
6, 7, 8. Grasshopper's coming over here to challenge. He jumps.
Very good, Grasshopper.
And he's going to be a TMN, a 2 on the jump, and then they move their last one, and then we move the Phoenix Hawk. And
Last on the list is the Marauder. The Marauder 5S is moving according to sniper movement. So it wants to move ground movement if there are no enemies activated within 30. We already determined that it's going to the next chart. It wants to move to the line of sight of the target that is moved with the lowest TMM. Would that be this?
Correct.
And where is it? Marauder's back there. So he wants to get, just want to take the laser pointer, get this laser pointer in there. He wants to take that guy on. So he's literally probably going to move. Can you see him there? No, this is in the way.
That's good. That level 2 is in the way.
But if he can get here, he can take him down.
That's right.
And the Marauder moves 8. So let's see how we can get here. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So actually, I think that gets him. Yep. He'll get cover. You think that'll get him?
Yeah, he's through it. As long as this isn't interceding, you're good.
It's not. So the Marauder will get a shot off there at him. Gross. Okay.
Phoenix Hawk and the Wolverine. Phoenix Hawk jumps 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I can't believe you're putting them all
I'll
up
put 'em
there.
Oh yeah, this is what they do.
But they're all going to get pulled off.
Oh, you're not rolling it. I believe. Oh, I believe.
Which one's not that one? Is this one here? Yeah. So we can see, as you can see here, folks, all of our guys are up there, and this thing's going to pull them all off, and they're all going to go crashing down in here. That's going to hurt real bad. Oh, man.
What is this Wolverine move?
Is the
He's a
Wolverine
10.
left?
He's a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come into here, partial cover. It's a jump. Actually, it's just a run. Doesn't matter. I know he'll do a jump because it gives him the extra 1.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So now we've all moved, or what's left?
Everybody's moved.
Okay. We're going into combat zone. In ACES, the human player always goes first. The artificial intelligence goes So let's all fire all of our stuff now.
Excuse me.
I got my dice ready. Let's just.
Wolverine has no line of sight on anybody.
This guy here, that
Yep.
Wolverine.
This
This one.
Wolverine cannot see anything.
What?
He's tucked away.
What are you talking about?
Too much intervening higher levels.
Oh yeah, I guess you can't see
Yep.
that guy. You can't see him.
Nope. Can't see.
Really?
Nope.
Above here?
No.
Okay. All right. Can't see anything.
Good. So we'll go to the Wraith. The Wraith can see the Banshee
The Wraith can see the
and the Whitworth.
Wraith can see the Whitworth. Technically, the Wraith can see the Banshee. The Wraith could see
They both got partial cover,
yeah.
but the
Oh, the
Whitworth
Wraith
is
can
both-
also see any of these two.
Yeah, but the Whitworth is
Cyclopses.
easy pickings here, right? Because he's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, he's at short range is 6, right?
6.
He's just 1 out. That's okay. So the Wraith, he's got a gunnery of 4, so he's gonna be at 4, 6. What did the Whitworth
Jump.
go for?
The Whitworth jumped.
Jump for 2 or 3?
His TMM is 1, so it's 2.
So 2. So 4, 6, 8,
But he jumped, right?
and he jumped.
Yeah.
9s.
Nice.
So
Want me
go
to
ahead.
roll?
You can roll, man.
7.
Done. Okay, we got Grasshopper on the Atlas.
Yep.
The Grasshopper. Where'd he go? There he is. He's skill 4. They are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Short range. So he's going to be at 4. He jumped his 5. He went for a 1 is 6.
4. Wow, that's a hard miss.
It's getting rough.
That was a
Getting rough.
given.
He deserved to be pulled off that thing by the hyperpulse.
Yeah. Oh no, that was
Phoenix
so
Hawk.
sad.
Phoenix Hawk is going to be 1 farther back, so he's at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he's a 4. He jumped his 5. 2 for range is 7. 1 for his movement is 8s.
That's an 11.
And
Almost a box
Medium
cars.
range is 3 points of damage to the Atlas. Phoenix Hawk's pretty good.
Yeah, I like Phoenix Hawk in general. The Atlas takes 3?
Yep.
Yeah, barely. Clink, clink, clink.
And we go Griffin. Griffin's going to fire at the Atlas as well.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be at medium range, so he's at 4. He jumped his 5. He's a 4, yeah. So he's at 5. Range makes it 7. 8 for the movement of the Atlas, but the Atlas and the Griffin both have partial cover from each other because of this.
Yep.
So they'll be on 9s.
Well, there's a 6. Well, doesn't count.
All right, that's done. Now we can do indirect fire over here. Actually,
Well, if
yeah,
something's spotting them, they're supposed to have a negative to their shooting, isn't it?
yeah, we can pick whoever to spot for them, though, right?
That's true.
So
Who are they targeting indirectly?
we can have the Wolverine.
Wolverine can't see anything.
Oh, you can't see anything, right? So
The
Gunslinger.
the Awesome. Is this the Gunslinger?
That's the Awesome.
Whoop.
The Awesome can see people.
The Awesome can see the Warhammer and the Marauder and the Whitworth.
Let's pick on the Whitworth because we could possibly start pummeling some damage into
Yeah,
him.
get him off the board.
So you're gonna be at long. Let's be closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's at medium range.
Yep.
And because 24 would be, 25 is long.
Yeah, so he's definitely at long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a
he's
medium?
literally just a medium.
Yeah, and he's at long. Okay.
Okay.
So we got. Where's the catapult? Okay.
Who's gonna
We'll
spot?
we'll start with the archer.
Who's gonna
The archer's skill 3.
Who's gonna spot it then? Do you want it to
Do
be
the Awesome. Do
the Awesome or
yeah.
the because either one of these guys can directly shoot. Actually, this guy can probably directly shoot him because he's elevated up
Yeah, that's
too.
fine.
So we'll let this guy spot.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Okay, so he's at 3, 5 for with the archer, 5 for range. He went for
4 for range, right?
He's at medium range.
Oh, right.
He's around the cup. So 3, 5. He went for 2.
Yep.
Is 7. Partial cover is 8.
And then he.
And then the indirect fire is 9. Right.
But then he stood still.
Yeah. Oh, he stood still down back to 8. Yeah.
Ugh.
Close from no cigar. And he's going to be on 10s. He's going to be 2 higher.
No. 8.
His dice are cold.
I'm not firing well today.
The blackjack.
Where's the blackjack? Oh, he's up there, eh?
He can see
He
the
can-
banshee. It'll be long range.
He can see the Banshee. He can also see the Centurion, who's going to shoot back on him.
Actually, yeah, you can see the.
This guy sprinted.
So he can't shoot, right?
Right,
So
but
I'll
he.
shoot at the Centurion then.
All right.
So he's gonna be at
Super long range,
So
yeah.
the blackjack is skill 4. He's at 8. He didn't move is 7. He
2.
went 4, 9, and partial cover's 10.
8.
You're rolling like statistically average.
We're just not.
It
doing-
just this turn we're at such a long range.
Sucks.
All right, Warhammer.
Yeah.
Warhammer can see the Centurion do the same thing. He can be at long range, so he's going to be at because he
He
didn't
moved,
He's going to be
so-
on 11s.
Nope.
Nope. And the Atlas at the Centurion, same thing, will be at 11s.
Can the Atlas see the Centurion?
Yeah, from here to there.
Oh yeah, easily. Nope.
And then the Gunslinger.
And then I got the Highlander. The Highlander is going to shoot the Whitworth, I think.
The Gunslinger can see nobody.
Nobody.
And
The
then you got the Awesome.
the Awesome. Who do you want the Awesome to shoot? Awesome could shoot the Marauder that's going to shoot it, or the
Yeah. Either or is fine.
or it could shoot this thing and get off the board.
Do enough damage to it, yeah.
Because what's the Awesome deal in damage?
The Awesome is doing it's the 4 PPC Awesome. So at long range, he's 4 points.
So that's medium range for him.
Yeah, 4 points.
So 4 will get him down to 5 left, and I'm in medium range, and my Highlander does 5 at medium. So if we both hit him, we just take him off the board.
That's good.
Let's do that then. And you roll.
Okay.
You roll for
I'm
the
gonna roll?
Awesome, I roll for the Highlander.
Okay, so you're at medium range. The Awesome is a 4, so he's at 4, 6,
Jumping, 8.
6, 8,
9 for cover.
9s.
You need
So
9s.
9s?
You got this. I got faith.
No.
Wow, 3. I mean, I was rolling bad. Well, then I guess the Highlander should
You're on
just
10s
the Highlander is on 10.
because you jumped, right?
Yeah, 10s. 9. Oh, I should have rolled for
Did
the
we
other
do
one.
any damage this turn?
We did 3 points of damage to the Atlas.
Nice. Oh,
that's,
yeah.
and that's all of us, right?
Yep, that is everybody.
All right, it is time for them to fire back. Now, in ACES, when you fire back, you go reverse order. So the highest point is going to be the Marauder. The Marauder is now going to look at the card, and it says if you have at least one enemy in line of sight, target. We know that it was aiming to target the Awesome. So it is going to shoot at what it can destroy. It cannot destroy anything because it can only deal 4 damage, and the Awesome, I'm sure, is quite armored. But it wants to go for the lowest TMM and the lowest range bracket that it has.
That I can see.
I think there is a point here that it might switch its priority to the Wraith
Yes.
because the Wraith's TMM is really high, but it can potentially destroy the Wraith. What does 4 damage do to the Wraith? Does that put it into force withdrawal?
No, puts him down to 1 armor point though.
Shortest distance, the Wraith.
Yeah.
So it's going to shoot at the Wraith. What do we got?
You're gonna be at what's his gunnery?
His gunnery, he is skill 4.
So he's at 4
5,
medium
6.
range, 6, plus 5 because you got 4 for the jump, puts it to 10, and partial cover is 11s.
Ooh. Versus shooting the Awesome, which is
Medium.
4.
It's gonna be not 11s.
It's going to be a lot lower.
Gonna be. He's at.
If the target
4,
number is
6,
2 to 8,
7s. He's gonna be on 7s.
and it says here if the target number is within 2 to 8,
Yeah.
it will overcharge.
7s.
So what does OVing do?
It gives an extra point of damage for overheating.
Overheating. Okay. So it's going to shoot 7s on this and put an extra point of damage in. Because it wants to go for what it can. It wants to go for its lowest target number as well for the TMM. So it's going to follow the TMM chart and roll at 7s. And miss. Oh, but he overheats. Dumbass.
It's like a bad game of paintball.
Yes, he's overheating. So we'll put something here for overheating. Which gives him a +1, right?
Yeah.
If it can't overheat.
Doesn't have an overheat value.
No, that's OVL, right?
The heat scale OV 0.
It says OV, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so unfortunately this can't overheat, so it would not have overheated.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so it's done firing. I'll put that card behind it. Done. The next on the list for shooting is the Locust, which can't shoot anything, so it is done. The following card of priority would then be 779, which is the Crusader, and I believe the Crusader is going to be shooting indirect fire or something. But what it
Yep.
wants to do here is does it have any enemies within line of sight? I think the Grasshopper.
It's gonna be
I'll
close.
get it.
It's gonna be close.
I think the Grasshopper.
Yeah,
is
they
mine.
can see each other partial cover.
Okay, so Grasshopper, lowest hit points, Grasshopper.
Yep.
Lowest TMM range, distance in
He
inches.
can also see the Phoenix Hawk, but the Phoenix Hawk's got partial cover.
Now, what it wants to go for is which one has the lowest hit points of the
Phoenix
two.
Hawk.
So it will hit the Phoenix Hawk because it is in the same range band. Now it is if the target number is 10 plus and have heat, do not attack. If the target number is within 2 to 7, it will use as much overheat as needed. So, what is it? What is it here? It is what did I say it was? Crusader.
He's at
4.
They're at 8. They're at range 8 right now.
4, 5, 6 for range. What's the Phoenix Hawk's TMM?
He's at a 3.
7, 8, 9 covers 10.
Yep.
And it has no overheat. So it's just going to roll for 10s and try and put 3 damage into the Phoenix Hawk. 10.
Ooh.
3 into the Phoenix Hawk. Oh, Jesus.
There we go.
Sorry. Of course, right?
And then he's gonna get pulled off the thing.
And then he's dead. Now the next thing is the Battle
Yeah,
Master.
that'll be a
Can the
level-
Battle Master see or shoot anything?
It's a level 6 fall.
Battle Master cannot see or shoot anything, can it?
Don't believe so.
Atlas? Yeah. Yeah, he's got direct on the Atlas.
Yeah, they can actually see each other.
All right, well, Battle Master then, well, it wants to shoot what it can destroy or the lowest hit points or the shortest distance. In this case, it's a long range, 1 point of damage into the Atlas, but hey, everything counts, right? Skill 2, 4 for range. The
6.
Atlas is what? 1?
6, 7, partial covers 8s.
8. That's 8.
Rogers.
It does 1 point of damage
From across the field.
from
on
across
Hail
the field
Mary.
into him. Sucker. Next on the list that we have here is the Centurion. And we knew that the Centurion was moving according to its movement capacitor to get within to that little
The blackjack.
blackjack. Because it wants to shoot the rear if it can. The lowest range, the highest threat, lowest TMM, shortest distance.
So highest threat, lowest range is the Warhammer.
So then it's going to switch and move to the Warhammer. It's going on 3 long range, I think. Is that long range?
7s.
7s, 8
8s,
cover, 9.
partial cover 9s. Yeah.
So
He didn't jump,
It will
right?
not use overheat. He didn't
no,
jump. No.
So you're on 9s. straight
Nines.
nines.
That is denied. So that one's done. 410. Cyclops. Both Cyclopses are where they are. I think these Cyclopses can shoot the Wraith. And both of them are going to shoot the Wraith. 4. Short, medium range, 5, 6, 10, 11s. So we're just going to do a pair of 11s here. Nope. And then the other one, we'll get there when the time gets there. 387 is the Atlas. The Atlas we determined can shoot any of the Phoenix Hawk or the Grasshopper, correct?
Mhm.
It wants to shoot the lowest hit points, which would be the Phoenix Hawk.
Phoenix Hawk.
Lowest TMM, Phoenix Hawk.
Phoenix Hawk.
All right.
Oh no, lowest TMM is the Grasshopper.
The Atlas can. This Atlas can only do 3 damage. What Atlas does only 3 damage?
This is the new Atlas. It's a Creator one, or not Creator, the Davian
It does only 3 damage.
from short range.
3, 3,
Oh.
and 3. Garbage Atlas. All right, what's my roll?
You're gonna be
4,
at
5, 6.
6.
Oh, it's short range.
Short
So
range.
it's 4.
6, 6,
That's it.
6.
6. Shooting 6 into the Grasshopper or 7 into the Phoenix Hawk.
No, it would be
Yeah.
8
So
into the Phoenix Hawk because he's a 3 plus partial cover.
it wants to hit the Phoenix Hawk.
So he's on 8s. On
No, it doesn't say can destroy, so it is going to shoot the
okay,
Grasshopper.
so 6 on Grasshopper.
There's 7. Good thing, eh? Good thing I followed the AI and not my own intuition.
How many of those 3 points?
3 points, yes.
Your
Oh, hold on. It says here if-
Overheated, didn't he?
No, it doesn't give me an overheat mechanic on this one. Even though it has the ability to overheat, it chooses not to. 256 is the Hatchet Man. Hatchet Man does nothing. Can the Hatchet Man see the Highlander?
Yeah, you can see the Highlander because this isn't blocked.
Then that's who he'll shoot. Lowest TMM and what it can destroy, shortest distance. Sadly, it can shoot the Highlander, which would be 3 and
3, 7, partial covers,
that-
8.
is that within-
9 for your move, 10 for
that's
your
long
move.
range.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay,
So he's at a 3, right? You start at 3?
3. Yep.
So 3, 4 for range is 7.
Mhm.
Partial covers 8. You jumped is 10s.
Yeah. 5. I'm safe, guys. I'm safe. The Whitworth, finally, the guy that survived all the blasting, gets to finally shoot back. What can it destroy? Potentially the Wraith. It does 2 damage into the Wraith. Lowest TMM, no cover. Is there cover on the Wraith? I don't think there's cover on the Wraith for the width.
No.
And the shortest distance. So it's going to shoot the Wraith. It is 4, 5, 6 for range, 10s, 11s because he jumped.
Yeah.
Oh, no, missed. And 2 left to go. 3 left to go. Sniper, the Banshee. Banshee can shoot. What can it destroy? The Wraith.
Well, I can't destroy anything, but
Lowest TMM, which wouldn't be the Wraith, but no cover is the
would
Wraith.
be oh yeah, no covers.
And shortest distance.
Yeah.
So the Banshee's 3, 4, 5 for the distance. 6 for there's no cover. So 4, 5, and so it needs 9s.
Yeah.
Oh, he sprinted. Can't shoot.
Can't shoot.
Haha, safe. The Warhammer, however, will go. Our Warhammer is going to probably shoot following its thing. What it can destroy with the highest hit points. What can it shoot with no cover? I think it's the Awesome. So it's going to pump into the Awesome. It is skill 4. We determined it's long range, right?
Correct.
So 8, 9 for TMM. 9s. Oh, that's a 10. And it says here if it's 2 to 7, it overheats, but there's no overheat. So it just put 4 damage. Oh, is that long range? It just did 2 damage to the Awesome. And then the last thing to shoot is the Cyclops, because the Marauder already shot. And the Cyclops is going to take a shot at the Wraith for 8, 9, 10, 11. So going into 11s. 10. All right, time to clear everything off. And then we get to roll for the generator.
I'll let you do that.
You
That's
want
all
me
your-
to roll it?
Yeah, it's all your fault.
There we go. All right. All my tokens are good. Let's cut over to here. Nope, not there. Let's go here. All right, ready? Actually, we'll roll it. Roll it right into here. I'm going to roll it right there. All right, guys, you ready? Oh, it's 1d6.
1d6.
Ready? Here it is.
Oh my God.
That's a 5. So on the chart, we got a roll. Oh my God, I cannot believe that happened. So 5, magnetic pulse. All units on the board are drawn 3 hexes toward the hyperpulse generator in a straight line as their metallic alloys are pulled toward the beacon. This happens prior to any other movement on the field. 1 point of damage per level as it falls. Shit. All right. Well, I will start with this side of the table. We'll start here. So 3 toward, right, in a straight line. That would be this. 1, 2, 3. This guy would go into this, right? So 1. So he stays here, doesn't he?
Yeah, he just bangs into the building.
No damage. This guy's going to go 1, 2, bang into there. This is really cool. 1, 2, bangs into there.
Yep.
This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Warhammer
Warhammer slams into the building.
Guy goes
1,
2. He slams
and
there.
he hits the hill.
He slams there.
He
He
stays
slams
there.
there.
These two are coming off the bridge.
That's great.
So 1, 2, 3. So
He's falling 3.
yeah.
So Crusaders taking 3 damage.
Yep. And the Atlas.
It's 1 point of damage per level, right?
Yeah.
Atlas is taking 3 as well.
Sorry, 2. They're
1,
level
2. Shoot. Okay,
Yeah,
2.
so-
Crusaders got an extra help.
That's cool.
This guy's going toward
Yep.
and stuck. This guy's going 1, 2, 3. So the Wraith is falling.
1, 2, 3, 4 points.
We should die back for that guy.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, look who's almost stuck.
2, 3, 4.
Bang. He bangs into there.
Okay, so
Oh.
1 takes a point of damage.
And then he takes 4.
He's gonna take a total of
I think he's dead.
2, 3. It's a grasshopper, so he can probably survive it. So he took 1 and then 4, so he took 5. Where is he?
Is there a crit?
Oh yeah. 1, 2,
I'll roll.
3, 4, 5. He's just in. His armor's been stripped.
I rolled a. Oh, so he's not no crit?
Yo, he you got 1 in.
Fire control.
Fire control.
Okay. This guy's going to go. He's going to stuck. He's going to go bang into there. 1, 2, bang into there. 1, 2, 3.
When the environment does more damage than fire.
1 damage.
Hey, we had to
2
get some
damage.
damage somehow. We
There you
can't
go.
roll.
1 damage, 2
All
damage
right.
for this guy here. 1 damage,
2?
2 damage
Blackjack.
there. 1, 2 slams into the warhammer. You got to pull the Phoenix Hawk and the other guy down.
So one. So he's gonna come. So he's 1, 2,
Holy
3.
shit!
He gets dragged down. He's gonna take 4 damage on the Phoenix Hawk.
This is crazy
The
stuff.
Phoenix Hawk's dead.
Phoenix Hawk just dies.
Dies. Yep. Just outright dead.
Oh my god! Well, look at this cluster here. If we could just drop an AOE on that, it'd be real nice right now.
Our friend the Griffin.
Holy shit!
1, 2, 3. Griffin only ends up here, but he's gonna take 1 point of damage.
This is crazy. I love this scenario. Yeah, the environment kills us.
We couldn't roll last turn. This damage.
Yeah, who needs to roll? See, I rolled, just not for the right side. We did do a total of 4 damage to the Atlas and the.
The first Sword of Light Phoenix Hawk has fallen to his death
What a dumbass!
off of Mount Fuji.
Ready to roll? Oh my
We're
god!
rolling initiative.
As he's getting pulled off, he's just like, "What the hell, man? Get your S together!" 8.
There we
All right,
go.
we win initiative.
No, we have equal number of mechs anyways.
All right. So I'm just gonna, while you're doing that, I'm going to take the brawler cards and redistribute the cards.
You know what the good news is over here, though?
What's that?
That Atlas is in no position to get anywhere quick as he's stuck literally behind the middle of the mountain.
Yeah, he's gonna have to move his way around.
He's going to
slowly.
be spending the rest of the game trying to move around, maybe firing his LRM-20 indirect.
Yeah, let's go. Well, we got one guy. So technically, we did take a mech off. Oh,
The Crusader has
man.
jump just so he can just jump back up, so he's not so bad.
Yeah. All right, so they got to move their mech first. So what I'm doing right now, everyone, is I am just quickly redistributing the decks. Man, so many snipers. So many snipers. Atlas. There we go. We're going to put this guy here. And then we're going to shuffle this up a little bit. 2 more here. Volcanic eruption is always fun. Yeah. We should do one. Okay, and then the last one with the striker. We'll put the new striker card here. And then we will put the Centurion, which is a skirmisher. That's in here. Grab the next skirmish. The heck did I just drop? There we go. Okay. Skirmish is down. Good. All right, we're good. Everything is good to go. All damage has been dealt. First on the list from these guys, the fastest order is the Battlemaster. So Rogers is like, "What the hell?" And Rogers is going first. Let's get Rogers. So it says here for Rogers, which is sitting right here. That's the Battlemaster.
Yep.
It says here, okay, so everything is within 30, so it's not going to do anything. So it's going to go toward the woods. It wants to target the lowest TMM, highest point value enemy. Might be the Highlander again. It wants to get within line of sight of only the target, and it wants to get cover from all enemies. So the Battlemaster wants to get cover, but wants to get target on something. He can move 8. I think he's going to go hide over here because he wants to get away from all those guys. He wants to try and get an angle on over here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he's here, he will get a shot, no shot on the Highlander. If he goes over here and tucks into here, he will get a shot off on the Highlander. So instead, he will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he gets cover from all that. And he's going to shoot into there. There we go.
No. I
Done.
think we're going. Oh, I should have that die there.
Currently, we don't have death from aboves with the AI. I can make the adjustment that if there is an opportunity from DFA to take it, that will get written into the AI. The next iteration of the decks, we're working on those rules. But currently, we are just following the basic rules. Are just trying to get in there and do some combat. We don't actually have any melee rules written yet, but we're going to get to that. Definitely going to get to that. We've got the stuff developed for it. We just haven't quite
Yeah, Atlas comes like this.
put the energy into writing them into the AI. So the Atlas moves in.
Yep.
Okay. Next on the list for great questions, though. And if you have any other questions, guys, we'd love to hear it. The Cyclops 11C, which is this one.
Don't ask why I jumped everybody up onto the mountain.
This one here, yeah, yeah. Paul may play Battletech once in a while. The 11C. So this one here is, we're going to skip right to the next chart. It wants to target the lowest hit point, highest point value. Who's the lowest hit point, highest point value on the board right now?
The lowest hit point,
Highest point value on the board.
highest point value is going to be 41. The Atlas. Oh no, sorry, the gunslinger. Oh, sorry, the Atlas, 55 points.
Okay, so then this guy wants to get within shooting range, so he's going to go literally right here and shoot that Atlas. Although, if he can, he would like to get into medium range. Where's medium range? Because he can go 8.
24. So medium range is going to be.
Oh, that sucks.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
There goes that guy. Just broke the tip off of the.
20, 23. He's at 23. He's in medium range.
He's medium range right
Yeah,
there.
he's at 23 axis.
Okay, well he's gonna go right there and stay. Done. Okay, Cyclops is in play.
And our boy, the gunslinger, is going to. He moves 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll just come right in here. Like so.
All right.
Create the firing line, because that's what these guys do.
Well, we had a good firing line up on that hill, and they're all gone. So the Hatchet Man's gonna go next. Hatchet Man wants to.
Josh, if you're watching, I will say I am impressed with how matte you got this red on these Curetons. It's very, very matte. It looks very cool.
Good. Now we're going to go over to the Hatchet Man, which is sitting right here. And the Hatchet Man wants to hide in the woods, but he wants to target the high hit point enemy with the lowest movement value, which is the Atlas. Wow, they're all going to alpha the Atlas down, which is weird. So he actually kind of wants to he almost want to stay put because he's up against this for partial cover, right?
Yep.
He's going to stay there. He will stand still because his target priority is to get woods cover, which he does, and he wants to target the thing that he can target, which is that. So therefore it will go into standstill mode.
This is literally going to turn into like the shootout at the OK Corral. We're all going to be taking cover in this part of the town to that part of the base.
We should move some people around there. Put them up here again.
5. Yeah. Warhammer steps in.
Oops. There you go, guys.
And does the same thing. Gives himself partial cover. Defend the base.
Yeah. Jeez. 243. The Atlas moves. The Atlas wants to move onto the lowest elevation. No worries, we got you there, bud. Into the woods, it wants to get within 18 of all enemies, and it's going to target the lowest hit points. Maybe he's going to walk around. So move the Atlas that way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 he moves?
Yeah.
We can sprint him probably because he can't see anybody. Unless you want to do indirect fire.
He has indirect fire 1.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the Atlas.
So the Atlas is run for a 1.
He's playing sniper, so he doesn't want to sprint. Go ahead.
The Awesome, I guess?
Yeah, where do you want to move him? Well, we got a lot of stuff here that's going to move. So maybe leave
He
the
can
Awesome.
move back to where he was, and he's in partial cover like the rest of that direct fire lance, right?
I'm thinking we see what they move first, and then we move the Awesome around.
Okay, maybe.
How much does he move?
He moves a total of 6, I think. Yeah, 6.
4, 5, 6. He can go here and shoot the Banshee and shoot up if these
Now,
guys don't move.
if he does go there now, he may affect the movement of the Banshee and the Centurion.
They'll turn to fight him.
Yeah, you think?
Do you want to do that?
It's like forcing a player to do it in a game, right?
Let's try it.
Making him make a decision.
We'll put him right there. Give him some cover.
You got a
I
token
got
for him?
something for him. Yep. All right, there he goes. Next on the list is the Whitworth, the Jabroni Whitworth. The Whitworth wants to jump onto the lowest elevation this time, at least 12 inches from the greatest number of enemies, and target the lowest hit point, lowest TMM. Now,
That would be
it jumps 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look,
It's the Griffin.
do you want to have some fun? Because he could DFA the assassin.
Oh, the Wraith, you mean?
How does DFA work for this here? Because he's only a size 2, so he'll only deal 2 damage to the
Yeah.
Wraith. Yeah. I tried, guys. I tried to get a DFA. He could DFA, but then he'd be sitting duck from everything.
Now, I was reading a post on Facebook the other night about guys complaining about the Whitworth. The Whitworth's actually a pretty good mech in Battletech.
It's actually I have a nickname for it.
So, like,
The Whitworthless.
and Big Red will probably back me up on this one. I'm a grog from years past, but the Whitworth in Battletech, back in the day, mediums and lights did a lot of the fighting, not heavies and assaults. So the Whitworth is your standard archer, essentially, in the succession wars, because in dervishes and trench buckets or trebuchets, whatever you want to call them, the medium fire supports did a very good job at what they do. They don't stand well against assaults and heavies, but they do function very well if you play them in a cannon setting.
So here's a question for you. If you were to go down here, would you get to shoot past this guy still?
Yeah, they don't interfere.
Because the
with
Whitworth wants to get within 12 inches of all enemies, which is all here, right?
Yeah.
But it wants to target the lowest hit points TMM mech that has moved. Otherwise, it wants to just take...
Nobody over here has moved. You have 1, 2, 3, 4.
So what's the Warhammer's TMM?
1. They're all 1s. All 3 of these are 1s.
And who's the lowest health there?
The Warhammer out of those 3.
Okay, so then he wants the lowest elevation to hit the Warhammer, so he's actually going to jump. Right. Oh, that's
Over.
no, that wouldn't make sense because all those guys are in line. He wants to just take cover this round.
That's fine. He can fire indirectly. Right.
Can he?
Yeah.
Does
He's
it
an,
work with
he's
that?
an LRM boat. He's a pair of LRM 10s.
Oh yeah, then he wants to hide lowest elevation from most enemies. He's going down here.
Yeah, you can just make sure you got a spotter and he can
Yep.
plunk him.
He's LRMing or indirect firing.
He's a medium archer, basically.
Jabrone. Okay, next.
Um,
He's probably the best 40 tonner out of the 3025 series.
we have line of sight over there. You know what?
Next on the movement list for them, by the way, is the Warhammer.
1, 2, 3. Archer steps forward. All right, time to start shooting.
So I broke my tape measure. You pass me the tape measure.
Oh yeah.
The tip blew off, so now it's slid inside. I have to open it up to
And
get
the
damn thing.
Archer's a 1 TMN.
These little cheapies. So
I
these
think
guys
you can
all-
buy them in like packs of 10 on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so the Warhammer's next, and the Warhammer wants to get the line of sight to the greatest number of enemies. It wants to get into woods. It wants cover from all active enemies, and it wants to target the lowest
We're in
TMM,
a nuclear waste dump,
highest
so
point value.
no trees, but
Well,
he
woods is cover.
he wants
He wants to get into that mix.
into this mess here.
He wants
right?
the Warhammer to Warhammer. He
and
moves
give himself
8,
cover.
so he's gonna go cover. So he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can go right there and get cover on
That'll
that.
give him. He'll get cover from half of them. He'll
Yeah,
get-
but not these guys.
no.
Or he can go right here
Yes.
and just shoot
It's like,
down there.
literally, it's like an old West shootout. They're behind the,
My
the
God, what a
water
cr-
trough
what a
over there,
cra-
firing the revolver.
What a crazy setup this is. Yeah, he's just gonna pop lock and drop in there. Can he get in there? Like, can he actually see? Oh yeah, he's got right onto the Atlee.
Yeah.
He can't get,
Atlas, he can see you. He can't see the gunslinger. He can't see the Warhammer.
maybe he wants to move a little bit out of the way then. No, I think he'll stay
Can
there.
he get around? He doesn't have enough movement to get all the way around to the other side behind the deployed.
He can go here.
Yeah,
That'll
right
get him
there.
more shots. Will that get him more shots?
The living complex.
Oh, that'll get him the Warhammer. Warhammer on Warhammer?
yeah, Warhammer.
He'll get
give him the
the-
gunslinger.
Yeah, he'll go here instead. Because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so he can literally go right there. So
Yeah,
there,
he can move 8, right?
yep. So
You
he's
can,
going to go
move
right
him,
there.
you can move him right up to the right up to the There you go. Because he still gets partial cover from
Yep.
it.
There you go. Oh, man. This is gross, dude. This is gross.
Let's see what we're gonna do here. We'll move this catapult.
Next thing on their list, by the way, is the other Cyclops.
This catapult. Where is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Catapult's coming right in here. Like so.
Now over here, this last Cyclops that needs to move, it wants to move to cover from all active enemies, which is not hard for it to do, but it wants to target the highest threat and the nearest, which could be this guy.
He's the highest threat, yes.
And the Cyclops moves 8, so he could go 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Cannot get a shot off on him. So he wants cover from all active enemies. He also wants to target the nearest highest threat. Would that be the Atlas or the Warhammer? Because he can literally just go here.
Yeah, and fire at the Atlas.
He can go here and fire at the Atlas. Or he can go here and fire at the Atlas.
Yeah.
And get cover from there. Well, that's where he goes. This is the OK Corral. We need airstrikes.
Has the Crusader moved yet?
No. Crusader is moving looks like second last, third last. Which sucks, right?
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna gang up on that Atlas with all these.
Hey, Domain, how's it going?
With all these 3 jump jets over here. I can get all 3 of them behind the Atlas.
Oh, that would be
I'm gonna
gross.
try anyways. For sure, the Wraith, the Grasshopper's gonna be close. The Griffin's gonna be close.
Now the AI will position the Atlas facing always against the most enemies, so he will rotate.
So like
You'll
this.
still get he'll rotate so that his
facing-
axis is in point.
So we got. Who does the most damage here? Grasshoppers.
Oh, you were at Origins and I
3,
missed you? Sad. Oh, super
3,
sadness on the stack. I'm gonna adjust a few cameras while Paul's figuring that out.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Griffin jumps 8. You can jump 10. 10. So the Griffin will jump back here. Actually, he can't jump there because the bridge will get in his way, but he can go there. And the Griffin's a 3. So the Griffin jumped behind him. That's good.
Okay, that was there. All right, so the next on the list, are you done there? The Griffin jumped?
Yep.
Okay. The next on the list is 617. That is the Marauder. The Marauder would like to move within 18 inches of the nearest enemy, but he already has 18 inches from that particular enemy.
Mhm.
It wants to target the lowest TMM enemy that is activated, which I think is the Atlas.
Correct.
Or the Warhammer at this point. So
And the Gunslinger.
and the
They're all
Gunslinger.
ones.
They're all together. Okay, so it really
And the
wants
archers
it
are
wants
one
to
of
get
them.
into the OK Corral. So 8, it moves 8. 1, 2. He could go in here.
Probably move him forward because if you put him back in there, he's not gonna.
6, 7, 8. He can
Well,
go
not
here.
what I meant by forward is probably into this hex because you'll get partial cover there. But if you put him there, he won't be able to see really, right?
But if he goes here, then he's got all these guys on the right.
Oh yeah, that's fine as well. But none of these guys have moved yet,
That's right. Well,
and they all jump.
because he also wants to be within 18 of the nearest enemy. So he wouldn't want to move here because then he has to stay within 18. So he actually wants to go back here. He wants to retreat and do a bit of a long shot. For 8, he could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gets to see nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Will still get to see down. He still gets to see the awesome of the Warhammer if he's here. Would he block line of sight for this guy?
You probably want to move one. Yeah. No. You can't. You can shoot through your own max. That's fine.
Oh,
yeah.
then he wants to go here. And back one. So he wants to go right there.
And then his left side's partially covered by the side of the.
Damn. This is a shootout. The red building terrain is 3D printed Hextech terrain. That was just to show you guys the new layout. There's the Marauder I just moved. Paul painted this. Very well done. People are very happy with this, by the way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So you're moving the Wraith. So while you're doing
Ye-
that, I'm gonna move.
I'm going to jump the Wraith back here because it's the only other spot in rear
Give me
that
a
he
sec
can
to
actually land without landing on the
Move this
bridge.
camera now. Now that all the fight is basically gone from this area, I think it's time for me to.
Actually, so this terrain was actually painted fairly easily, guys. All I did really was I went to Wally World, got a can of the Farmhouse Red Rust-Oleum spray paint, gave it its top coat, and then used a brown on the bottom. And then it's just mostly dry brushing from there, various different reds to get it up into oranges like you would do like Josh would have done the Curetans. And then, go and paint your metals and add some weathering pigments at the bottom, and you're off to the races. It actually took me longer to paint all the little blue windows
Look at that firing
than
squad.
anything else.
Wow, look at that. That's crazy. That camera there is, you can see it. It's really good. Look at that. Look at that OK Corral there, man. That is crazy. Oh my God. And then over
Oh,
here.
there we go. Okay. So my feed on my phone, that's
Yeah,
why
it's
it
delayed.
has
It's
a
very
delay.
delayed.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see it now.
So you moved, right?
Yeah, so I jumped the wraith behind the
The next on the list is actually the Locust. Weird. And the Locust is going to a ground movement to the highest threat enemy that has not yet moved. There's no high threat enemy. The highest threat. Sorry, ground movement if the highest threat enemy has not yet moved. It hasn't moved?
You haven't moved yet.
Okay. It wants to go within 18 inches of all enemies. It wants no enemies in line of sight. It wants to get into woods and cover from the greatest enemies. He's retreating. He's scared, which is a weird thing for the Locust to do. What's the next thing on his AI chart? If you can get behind a target that has moved already and that is considered a high threat, I think the guy's over there.
Yeah, but he might get pasted. These guys all do a lot of damage, but they're high threats, yeah.
Can he move 16 to get behind him?
No, he's not close. Where is he?
He's right here. So he can go.
So 1, 2, 3,
No,
4.
he can go
So
1, 2, 3,
yeah, I'm just
4,
counting, I'm just counting
5.
straight
There's
hexes,
5
okay.
right there.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So he can get beside the Griffin.
Or behind the Griffin?
No, beside the Griffin. He can get to this hex right here.
Can he go that way and get behind anything? Get a distance shot from behind anybody? Yeah, he can. He
So
totally
he's
can.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
5, 6,
14,
7, 8,
15,
9,
16.
10,
Yeah, he can get
11,
behind
12,
the Griffin.
13. Yeah,
Right
that's
there.
where he'll go then.
Yep. Right where my finger was.
I'll put him back here one.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, there we go. Our little trap didn't quite work out.
Oh, it will.
All right, so the Locust has moved. The Striker has moved.
Grasshopper has to go now.
The next is going to be the Crusader.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How far does
6,
Grasshopper
7,
go?
8. He jumps 8.
Oh, you know what? I got to get the camera over there to watch that fight. That's going to be disgusting.
And the Grasshopper is not going to shoot the Atlas in the back. He's going to blow that. Locust, for being a dirty rat, trying to shoot to the back of his teammates, he's going to blow him off the board.
Okay, I'm trying to zoom in here. I want to get this this fight in there. I don't know if we're going to get it, folks, but we're going to try and get in there. Oh, that's round one. I keep having the round ones. There it is. So, Paul, you can point out where the Atlas is.
Right here.
Yeah, there's the Atlas. You can get right
Grasshopper has jumped behind him, not
down.
facing him.
Right down in there. There's the two guys.
So there's the Atlas is here, a Griffin's directly one hex back and behind it in his rear arc,
yeah.
along with a Wraith, which is 3 hexes behind it in its rear arc. There's a Grasshopper just jumped
There's
directly
no
behind.
shot I can get on.
Directly behind the Atlas, but he's not facing the Atlas because he's protecting his other two, because the Locust ran across from the other side of the board to get a rear shot into the Griffin.
I cannot believe
So
it.
we're
The
gonna
entire game.
Put 2 shots into the Atlas and try and hopefully
The
take
entire
that
game, the
Locust
entire
out with
enemies have
Grasshopper
moved
on this turn.
into an area of terrain that I can't target. My God, I can't even get in there. It's so good. All right.
You would need to put it here
Yeah.
where I'm sitting.
Yeah, I can't. Okay, so the next thing is the Crusader. And the Crusader wants to move toward the target that has moved with the highest TMM, which would be your guys that are jumping.
Mhm.
He wants to get in the line of sight of the target only into woods cover from the most enemies. So this Crusader is moving 8. And I think this Crusader can get behind everything.
I'm taking a picture of it for you so you
1,
can
2, 3,
post it later.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Once I got your digits out of there. There we go.
My God. Would it make sense for the Grasshopper to literally just go right here?
Or the Crusader, you mean?
Sorry, the Crusader, he goes
Well-
right here and he could shoot the Grasshopper?
It's going to be partial cover because he's shooting through the thing.
No,
yeah.
he could go here and do partial cover.
No partial cover there, but if he stays behind the
Yeah.
supports.
So he can shoot him right there.
You can shoot him right there.
I think that's where he wants to go.
He's
'Cause
on
instead-
but he's on his right side. He's not in his rear. He would have to be over here 2 more hexes to be
He
in his
doesn't.
rear.
He doesn't.
Hence why they're lined up like that.
He also has 8, so he could get over here.
Yes.
He could get all the way over here
If he can
behind.
get all the way there, then he's behind the Griffin with a jump.
Not a jump. He can run.
Oh, he can run. Okay.
If the Crusader goes there, the Crusader wants. He wants to be medium. So actually,
That's at short range.
he does way more damage medium. So he actually, if he's here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He actually wants to go here, and just shoot.
Backs up.
Because he gets a medium range shot off. Oh, I've just damaged some of the road.
No,
He wants to get a medium shot off on the grasshopper.
they're like
or
Lego. Those road.
Yeah.
The
Okay, you're up next.
Wolverine's gonna make him pay for that. It's ironic. I was listening to the Mech Bait podcast. One of the old ones are talking about tactics. Talking about Congo lines.
There you
today.
go. That's the best shot I can get of all the disaster that's going right now.
And we're ended up with Congo lines.
If I
there.
move
1,
this,
2,
if I move
3,
this
4,
little thing out of the
5,
way, you can see. Look,
6.
see those 2 guys in there hiding? Be careful.
Okay, so he's there, facing forward, right? He's facing like that. So that's his hex.
He would back up against. If he's hiding, he would back. He'll turn around. Okay, this guy should be facing. He should be backed up against because he's hiding. So he wants his
he'll
back.
jump like that.
Okay, so that's gonna be a mess in there. Yep. Holy cow! So I can't move this rock out of the way, guys, but just to show you, that's the mess that's inside there right now.
I took some photos of it so we can post them after.
Yeah.
He's a 3.
It's okay, they can see it in the overhead shot at least. Oh, I can get that one with this camera. Everybody before was asking me to get more dynamic with my camera shots. So here you go, folks. There's your dynamics. The dynamics. Cool. Okay. Then we got the Banshee with the Centurion to move. And the Centurion wants to move if there are any unactivated enemies within 12, it will jump, but it wants to move toward if you can get behind a target, which I don't think it can with 12, or can it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It can get beside the awesome, but it can't get behind the awesome. Otherwise, it wants to get cover from the greatest number of enemies, and it wants to get something within line of sight. So the Centurion will likely mess with the awesome. Although I don't know if it wants to joust the awesome. It wants to get within 18, so it doesn't want to stay here. It's going to want to go back. If it goes here, can it fight? This thing blocks the awesome, right?
Correct.
He can get the archer.
Yep.
If he goes here, he has cover from. He can't get shot at by him, or can he? That hits with cover from him. All right, he's going to take on the awesome because he says he wants to get behind the.
I can see from where I move my chair.
What?
It actually looks funny now, looking over at the like Custer's Last Stand over here behind behind the building from this side of the board. It's just like
It's ridiculous.
It's
There's
like
so much going on right now.
it's like a linebacker's view of the line of scrimmage on first down.
Like- I want to zoom this in on people here. Like, just look at this, guys. Like, I'm zooming in live feed right now because you've got to see this insanity. Maybe what I'll do is I'll bring the camera down so people can actually see just how like incredible it is. I know I usually make a golden rule to not adjust the cameras while we're playing, but you got to see this. Like, wow, wow, wow. Like, look at this. Look at that on the screen, dude.
Hmm?
Look at it all. It's crazy. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's so gross. Anyway, I got to finish this Centurion. It wants to get, if there are no enemies within 12 inches that haven't activated yet. So there are none. So it wants to get cover from all enemies within 18 inches into the woods. I think it's going to go. He wants cover from all enemies. So the Centurion.
Oh yeah, that does look pretty cool.
He's gonna
Because
go
I'm caught up now on my phone here
Yeah.
with the.
Okay. Now, they get we get to go again, and then the last thing to go is the
So
Banshee.
we have the blackjack and you to move. We won initiative.
Yeah.
So we only have 2 left, and we're
They have
equal
1
now.
left.
So I'll move the blackjack.
Okay.
Blackjack.
I'll get the Banshee ready.
1.
I'm gonna pull out the my Davion dice.
3.
It's time for Davion. It's time for the Federated Sons to get in
4,
here.
7, 8. Can't get around the corner. We're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Get some
6,
Steiner dice
7,
out.
8.
All right, Steiners, let's go.
Yeah, blackjack's coming over here. He's gonna try and help his friends.
Yeah, he's gonna need to. Banshee. Banshee wants to. What's the line of sight to the target with the lowest TMM? He can move 8. That would be the Warhammer and stuff. So he wants to get line of sight to the target only, and then into the woods. So the Banshee probably wants to pick a brawl with that archer, or maybe the Awesome. Oh, the Banshee can mess up the Awesome. What's the Banshee's? Banshee's good for short range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at this. Banshee's
Oh yeah,
mess
that's gonna
with
be
the
a good
Awesome.
fight. He's gonna be partial cover from the Banshee, but that's okay.
6, 7, 8. It can go right there and get him, I think. No, it's gonna stay right there. Yeah. All right. And there's like nothing. It can shoot. No, the archer can't even hit him. That's the perfect spot for him. Okay, we've all moved.
Yeah, the archer can't. Well, the archer can fire at him indirectly,
Yeah,
but
well,
archer's gonna long range fire at that centurion. You just got to move your Mary Sue there in the middle.
oh
of the
yeah, I
board,
got the best of the best still to move. Oh, that's the wrong one. I want to go this side. Nope, I want to go here. There we go. All right, best of the best. 6, 6, 6. Where do I want this guy to go? I'll put him right here. Just get shot up in the OK crowd.
If somebody was closer, maybe next turn you could do the sprint and melee attack, which would be kind of cool because you're 90 tons, right? 95 tons.
What does that do?
Well, your melee attack's your size +1 for damage, I think.
I think I go here. I think I just back up this Awesome and take out this Banshee, or I can pop the Centurion, or yeah, I think I start going here so I can come around and
Yeah.
we can pincer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna move. Yeah, Banshee or Centurion. I'll take on. All right. All movement complete.
All right, so we'll start with our guys, right? So
Yeah, let's we'll take the mess on over there.
well, let's go. We'll start on your side of the board and just work it all the way around.
All right.
That way you get your shots over here. You can take out
We'll
that.
do it wide so that people can watch the shots. Okay. Let's do the Awesome first. How much? The Banshee's got tons of armor.
So the Awesome is a 4-gunner. He does 4 across the board for damage. At all ranges.
Do we want to just wipe the Centurion off, or
We'll
just
start with him.
start
Yeah,
rocking?
yeah,
Start rocking the Banshee.
The Banshee, how much damage can he take?
The Banshee can take. If both of these guys hit, we can get the Banshee down to 5 and 4 is 9. The Banshee has 3, 6, 7, 8. So we can get him into crit roll if we can hit him.
Or we can just paste the
The
Centurion.
Centurion will be gone.
Get rid of the Centurion.
Yeah?
Get rid of the Centurion.
Why? It's only a 2 damager.
Is it only 2?
Yeah.
All right. Then Banshee's 3 or 4.
Banshee does 4 damage per hit.
Okay.
So
yeah,
we-
let's get rid of the Banshee.
All right, what do we got here? Awesome is skill 4.
Yeah, he's at 4.
5, 6, 7, 8 for cover.
You want me to roll after your...
I was gonna go for these
Oh,
guys.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
you roll for that one. I'll roll for the Highlander.
There
Oh,
we go.
nice 10. So it's 4 damage into him.
It's a 9, but yeah, go.
Boom, 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 boom. That is half its armor, Gonzos. If I can hit now, we get into the hull. All right.
You're going to be whatever your gunnery is difference, right?
3.
So you're going to be on 8s.
8s.
Oh, no, wait a
3,
second.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7, yep.
Oh, I failed my roll. I suck.
Big swing and a miss.
Failed my.
If it was the Pegasus, it would have been dead.
Oh, if the Pegasus would have killed the Pegasus would be here killing the Banshee. Shit.
Atlas?
Atlas. What does the Atlas want to hit?
what's he got a clean shot at over there? The Hatchetman for sure.
Well,
But
if we're taking dice off the table, then the Hatchet Man. Hatchet Man gets 2 lines of cover though, but it's only 1 cover. You got a. I would say you got.
he's got partial on the.
I think the Marauder's fully blocked from the.
Well,
Atlas.
you can see basically his left arm. Yeah, so I think
but
he's
the
fully
Atlas
blocked.
can also strike
The
this
Cyclops.
Cyclops in the distance. here.
Yeah, so the Cyclops.
Any
is-
Cyclops he wants. You can basically take these 3 out in the OK corral.
So we'll do the closest Cyclops. I think he's going to be a medium range, anyways, though, or just inside long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's gonna be close.
Yeah, it's all along.
Yeah, just it's long.
It's all along.
So he's going to be the Atlas gunnery skill is 3. So he's 3 plus 4 is 7. Partial cover is 8. Did he move for anything? 9s
For which ones?
for the Cyclops.
Cyclops moved.
Yeah,
Yes.
9s.
The Hatchet Man didn't,
That's okay. Missed anyway.
but the Hatchet Man is a higher tier.
Gunslinger has to fire at the Warhammer. He doesn't have any other shot. So he's going to be at long range. Gunslinger is. Where is he? Here we go. He's a gunnery 4, 8. Partial cover is 9. Warhammer went for 1 is 10. Missed. Warhammer. We'll get him the.
Warhammer can take on the Marauder.
Or he can pump the Centurion.
Oh yeah, can
Right.
wreck the Centurion.
Yeah. We'll do the Centurion. So this Warhammer is at medium range. So he's going to. You better check that. He's going to be close.
20 versus he'll be long. 23.
He's good. So he's going to be at 4,
Just in range.
6. What do you go for?
Centurion is 1.
7, 8. With cover. Oh, it rolled
7.
off.
Come
It was
on,
close.
Paul. You
It
can
was
roll. You can
close.
roll anyway here. You're, on the Y, you can roll closer to yourself
Oh,
to
okay,
stretch
okay.
yourself out.
Um,
Come on, we have to make this round here. We got
Archer.
one more round of this stuff here.
Archer's going to plunk him too.
plunk him.
He's going to be at the same range. Going to be the same thing. The Archer is a 3 though, so he's at 3, 5, 7s.
Yep.
Yeah,
Bang.
there we go.
How much does he take?
The Archer from this range does 3 points.
1, 2, 3. There's 1 armor left.
He's done.
Oh shit, that's Crusader. No.
Blackjack has no shot yet. Next turn he will. Okay, we'll start with our friends over here. First, we'll do the Grasshopper at the Locust, who tried to sneak in behind his buddy, the Griffin.
Yep.
So we are at short range. The Grasshopper is a skill 4. He jumped his 5. The Locust went for a 3, I believe, correct? He's a 3 TMM.
Locust TMM is 3. Yes.
Yeah, so he's on 8s.
8s to kill the Locust.
Miss.
Missed.
Swing it,
Sucker.
miss.
Sucker.
Okay, so now we got the Griffin into the back of the Atlas.
Mm-hmm.
So he's short range. Griffin is a gunnery of 4. So 4, he jumped his 5. The Atlas went for 1 is 6.
Well,
So
we're getting
6s.
outplayed by the AI here.
I know that. Hits.
How much into the back of the
So
Atlas?
He's at short range, so 2 plus 1 for short range is
3.
3.
Okay.
Okay, our
Atlas has still
friend-
got armor.
Our friend the Wraith, same thing. He is a gunnery 4, so he's going to be literally on the same thing. It's going to be 6. Hit,
How much?
and he's going to do 4 points.
1, 2, 3, 4. That puts him into force withdrawal and a crit roll.
Critical roll 10.
10. 10, I believe, on the chart here is a fire control hit.
And that is everybody. Oh, no, wait a second. We got our Wolverine. I forgot about him.
By the
You-
way, you didn't realize this, but the Atlas has a rear.
Does he have rear firing?
Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
If he wants to shoot, he can shoot into the back of the Grasshopper. With his, you can do the Wolverine 7K over there, shooting in the back of the Crusader.
Yep. How much am I rolling for it?
So he's at short range. The Wolverine
jumped,
is a
right?
4. So 4, 5, whatever the Crusader did.
You added all the jumping modifiers.
Oh yeah. So 4, 5, you hit.
10.
And the Wolverine
How much did
7K does a lot of damage, man. He does 5 points of damage to his back.
In the Crusader?
Yeah, he does 4 plus 1 for the rear.
1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It had 2, 6, 7. It puts it into crit. And I rolled. Ooh, I thought it was boxcars, but it's 10, and 10 is a fire control hit. So the Crusader has a fire control.
The
So there's-
Wolverine 7K is probably the best Wolverine up to the Clan Invasion.
That's
era.
really cool.
It's all pulse weapons, right?
Who's left to shoot?
That's everybody on our side.
All right. In reverse Ardere.
We have a moment of silence for the Phoenix Hawk when he should have shot.
Yeah, well, the damn controller. The highest rated thing here is the Banshee. Banshee wants to shoot, if you have at least one enemy in line of sight, target. What can it destroy? Lowest TMM, lowest range, shortest inches. Here. Its skill is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And because it is at 7, it wants to overheat, but it doesn't have overheat. So Banshee will just roll at 7s and see what he gets.
Remember, once per turn, they get a reroll too, eh?
Maybe we'll use it here.
Yep, that makes sense.
We didn't use it last turn.
You gotta do re-roll both dice.
Oh, maybe we'll save it for
If you want, yeah. Save it for the Locust.
save it. Yeah, Locust. Yeah, we'll save it for the Locust. Locust gets revenge.
That's
So
more of a
Banshee
dramatic
missed. It's okay for the Banshee. Banshee's gone. Then we've got the next on the list is the Centurion. Find time for the Centurion to fire back. It is has an enemy within line of sight. It does. It has the Archer. Archer is within medium range. All of the rest of its stuff goes into the Archer. So it is going to roll 3, 4, 5, 6 for cover, 7.
Yep.
That's a 10. The Archer is taking 2 damage. Clink, clink, clink. Next on the list is the Crusader. Time for the Crusader to do its thing. Crusader can see the Grasshopper. Its targeting right now is what can it destroy? What over there can it shoot and destroy?
There is a damaged mech over there. The Griffin's taken 1 point of damage, but it can't destroy it. The Wraith has taken. Oh yeah, it can destroy the Wraith. How much damage does it do?
The Crusader is dealing 3 damage at this
It can
range.
He can get down to 1 internal. Put him in force withdrawal.
That's force withdrawal. Okay. And it also lowers hit points, which would be that.
Correct.
So all the distance, everything else is the same. It is going to now take the shot.
So he's at 4.
Mm-hmm.
He's at
he's skill
medium
4,
range. Yeah, 4, 6. He's on 10s because the
10s.
Wraith set +4.
10s. Oh, 8. Misses. All right. Next on the list, going down the order, is the Locust. What can the Locust hit? It says here it wants to hit the rear of a target. It's got a rear.
He's got 1 rear. Yeah,
Yep.
he's got the rear of the Griffin.
What can it destroy? Shortest distance, and it can deal 3 in the rear.
It can't destroy the Griffin. Well, how much damage does it do?
3 in the rear.
3 in the rear. He can get him down to 1 armor point, not into his internals though. Or he can get the Wraith down to.
You can kill the Wraith.
No, he can't quite kill the Wraith.
He can
'cause
get the Wraith into force withdrawal.
He does 2 damage normally, right?
Yeah.
So
It'll put him in force withdrawal.
it'll put him in force withdrawal. Yeah.
All right,
But it's
that's
not.
where
He doesn't get the rear bonus.
That's where he's going.
That's going to be.
Oh no, it's first priority target is rear, so it's
Yeah.
going. Okay.
So he's going to be at 4, 7.
Yep.
7s.
That's 8.
That's on the Griffin.
Pink. 3 damage into the rear of the Griffin.
1,
Clink, clink, clink.
2, 3.
Do I crit?
No.
Okay. Next on the list is a Marauder. And the Marauder wants to shoot what it can destroy. What can the Marauder see and destroy? Nothing. But it can shoot. It can shoot the Warhammer. It basically is geared to shoot the Warhammer. So it wants to shoot things with no cover, but it doesn't have that option. So it will go for the Warhammer itself. Marauder is shooting at 4. Range is medium. We've determined is 6, 7, 8. Missed. Marauder smells like Marauder. Then we've got Cyclops. This Cyclops here is going to shoot at lowest range band. It looks like everything that it can shoot is the Atlas. So it looks like it's just going to fit right into the Atlas there. We determined that that was long range for the Atlas.
Correct.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Just out as we determined. So it is going to be shooting, the Banshee is shooting at 4, 8, 9, 10. Shooting at 10s.
Who was
Wow.
that on the Atlas?
Well, yep. That Cyclops just put 2 long range damage into the Atlas. Because of course it did. The Brawler, the next Brawler on the list is the Warhammer. The Warhammer put himself in a position to target lowest range and can destroy and the lowest TMM. I believe the Warhammer is going to probably take out the Warhammer.
Okay.
Medium to medium. You want to roll for it? 4, 8, 9.
Missed.
Missed. Next on the list is the Whitworth. The Whitworth is in not the rear of whatever that is there. It is 4.
That is a Wolverine 7K.
So 4, 5, 6. TMM for the Wolverine is
3.
7. So 7s.
No, he's at 4.
7.
7s, yeah. Got it.
That's an 11. Actually, it was 8 because he jumped as well, but doesn't matter. He's putting 2 damage into the Wolverine. Pop, pop. Can skirmish all day with that guy, right?
Mhm.
Next on the list for 243 is the Atlas. The Atlas is going to put a rear firing shot into the Grasshopper. Because Grasshopper's been damaged, right?
Slightly. He's taking.
What could
Oh, not slightly. No, he's taking quite a bit actually.
so
He's got 5 internals left.
so rear it says 1/1. So he's going to shoot there. Shortest distance in inches.
Yep.
What's my target here?
Yeah, so 1/1 means 1 at medium, 1 at short.
He just moved, right?
Yeah.
So it's his skill, which is 4.
So he's 4,
6.
7, 6 is.
So 6s, but he will overheat.
Mhm.
So he has OVL.
That I don't know. Overheating gives you an extra point of damage.
Okay, so he's going to go for 3 damage into the back of
Yeah.
him. That hit.
Mhm.
He overheats once and does 3 damage into the back of the. Is that a crit?
Yep.
A 7. And a 7 does
He's only got 2 internal left, so he's in force withdrawal.
MP hit. His movement hit. Yeah, this is like. All right. Now we've got the Hatchet Man. Hatchet Man. Hatchet Man is basically going to shoot at the lowest range what it can destroy with no cover. The only option it has to shoot at currently is the Atlas. So we determined that that's long range. So the Hatchet Man is shooting at skill 3. Range is 7, 8, 9. Didn't move, 8. Hatchet Man's shooting the Atlas at 8s. And he missed. The odds were in his favor. The Cyclops, the other Cyclops, shooting there as well. That's 4, 8, 9, 10. Needs to hit 10s to hit the Atlas. That's an 8, missed. And lastly, the Battlemaster, which is right here. We've determined the Battlemaster gets a shot off at the Atlas with cover. The Battlemaster is skill 2. Oh my god. It is in medium range. So 4, 5, 6. Battlemaster needs to throw 6s for 4 damage into the Atlas. And that's an 8. 4 more into the Atlas. We're not doing too well, bro.
Mm-mm. Okay.
And that is all of it. Next round. So we'll clear all these tokens off.
And then you can roll the Doom die.
Any guesses? I'll let you clear that off.
I'm guessing.
Any guesses, audience? Any guesses? It'll be the range thing. I can smell it now.
Well, hey, that will help us a little bit, I think. The good news is if we get pulled anywhere over here, no one's moving. But they're going to get pulled closer to us.
Sniper, sniper. Sniper, sniper, sniper. And we'll replace it with sniper, 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 sniper. Oh man, this is bad for us. Sniper. This is really bad for us. These cards are coming in favor of their movement. If we lose initiative, they're going to get a really good edge on us. Because a lot of their lower end guys are not the fast ones.
Nope.
Okay. Big roll, my friend. I'm rolling for us. You're rolling for us?
Yeah.
Okay. You've been doing well.
9.
8.
There we go. All right, before we move, though.
All right, that's right. You roll for it. Ready? 3. Oh,
It's a
no.
range.
Was it the range one?
I think so.
3 says radioactive pulse. All units on board must attack as if long range. So this is going to slow the game
So
down.
everybody's sensors are
We're going to get wrecked.
being scrambled.
Oh my god, yeah. Hammertown. Well, all right, this is what it is. So they got to move first, and we'll just do this one round here, and then we'll see what we got for defenses. Their first move is going to be the Warhammer. The Warhammer, no enemies within 30 feet have activated, so therefore it is going to go within 18 inches of all enemies into woods cover for most enemies. So it moves 8. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. It's going to go right in here. Woods cover from most enemies. I think that's where he wants to go here. But he wants to get within 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. So you know what? Actually, he's just going to go. He was right here. We're going to put him. I'm going to put him right here. No. Warhammer's done. You're up. Who do we want to move next?
Okay, well.
Yeah, need more pulling, Taylor says. I agree, we do need more pulling.
Taylor is running a anybody who's in Toronto or the Hamilton area. Taylor's going to be running an Alpha Strike tournament on the 15th, down at Tista Minis, I think, in Hamilton.
Oh.
Taylor does a lot of volunteer work with Fox, right?
Nice.
We got. I'm going to leave that over here.
Yeah, the sad thing is that they're all
1, 2,
late runners.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the blackjack over here to taunt that Atlas.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe see if, because he's a lower health guy, he tries to move. And then I'm going to essentially jump the Atlas from behind with 3 mechs and maybe melee combat.
Here's hoping.
Yeah.
The Brawler moves next. The Cyclops over here, the first one. It is basically, because nothing's activated within 30, it is going to move up and 12 and do the exact same thing as the last one, as the Warhammer. So it wants to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It wants to get right up there. It wants to get into the fight now. Next. They're coming up now. They're moving in to get into range now. They want to make this fight a medium range fight here.
Do you think we should just hold the fort there?
That Atlas is not looking good on our side.
No, I can move him, but does that really get too far?
We're all in long range this time around, right? So
yeah, we can. Everyone's gonna miss. Let's hold our ground. Make
okay.
them move. We'll have a better chance to hit.
Go ahead.
I'd
move the Atlas first. Get him if you can get him over here, get him over here.
I can't get him over there.
No.
1, 2. He can't fit through there, right? So he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can't. He just can't.
Well, if he goes here, he cuts off a lot of shots from these guys. They're all gonna have to move this way. I think it's worth putting him there.
I'll put him
there,
facing like that.
Perfect. Okay, next on the list is the Centurion. So because you moved him, he doesn't get the first bracket anymore, which was good. Now he wants to target the lowest TMM highest threat, which is probably the Atlas. No, it's probably these guys. He wants cover from all enemies and get into the woods. And he's going to move 12. So I think he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he's going to go up here. There he goes. Next.
That gunslinger didn't take any damage yet.
Well, if you do come up, you can come play with us at the round table or at the studio. So, Gunslinger?
I'm going to leave him sit there?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll leave him be.
Battlemaster's next. Battlemaster wants to get into woods and target the highest hit points, lowest movement value it can get to. Battlemaster is this guy. So he's going to go 8. And he wants to get the highest. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And also, guys watching while Tommy's moving, Fox is working on doing a tournament at the round table for the end of July. I'm still trying to work out all the fun details for the event. It won't be a traditional style tournament, though. It'll be more like a cooperative event that
AI
guys
tournament.
can do
There
stuff.
you go. You're next up.
We will declare no move with the Warhammer.
Okay. The Marauder goes next. The Marauder would have triggered a sprint, but because we moved all those guys in the middle, it will go to a jump, which it doesn't have, so it will move within 12 of all onto the highest elevation toward the most allies toward the lowest TMM. So it wants to move into fighting, and it wants to go to the lowest TMM. So it's going to go over here because that's anything in the middle here. So you are goading them, which is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. That's cover from them, but he can shoot at the Atlas. So yeah. Done. Next up.
Archer holds the fort because half that board can't see him because of that hill.
Yep.
And he'll just keep doing that.
Crusader goes next, which is crazy. The Crusader is not in force withdrawal. He wants to highest elevation and most allies in line of sight. Yep, that's what he wants to do. So the Crusader wants to get the highest elevation with the most enemies in line of sight. But he also wants to be within 12, greater than 12 of all enemies. So highest elevation for him might actually be the road. Or actually, highest elevation would be here, but there's no reason. But he wants the greatest enemies in line of sight. So he would go up here.
All right. The Wraith bugs out because he can.
Yep,
He's
Wraith's
in force
gone.
withdrawal.
So Wraith's gone. That's weird for the Crusader to do that where he is, but I think he wants to just get in there and start killing. Actually, it's not weird because we have to make decisions on whether we're going to take this guy off or fight the heavy lances in here. That's an interesting play on its part. Wow. Oh, and it's not going to get hit because everything is at long range.
Well, we get -1 at least because that's why I held those three
Yeah,
guys.
that's pretty smart. So you bugged out?
Yep.
Hatchet Man is next. Hatchet Man is going to target the highest hit point, highest threat thing on the board, and line of sight only to the target. Because man, the damage is going to be so low this time. It's got an 8 jump, but it's not jumping. It wants to go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Get some shots off over here. Hatchman's going to stay still. He still has... Oh, no, he has no target on anything. He has to move. The next thing on the list is... Yeah, target, HP. Oh, you know where the Hatchet Man's going to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to come over here. Because he can get a shot.
Yep.
Over there to fight what's happening over there. That's where he is.
Okay.
Next up.
Well, this Atlas hasn't moved yet. You want to move maybe the Awesome or the...
Banshee hasn't moved either. But the Centurion has. And the Banshee, if you want the Awesome...
Actually, the Grasshopper's in force withdrawal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, move the Grasshopper.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to move the Whitworth moves next. And the Whitworth wants to move to within 18 of the nearest enemy into the woods, and he wants to target the enemy that moved with the lowest TMM. So the Whitworth is not jumping; he's running to target. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. There's the Whitworth. He's done. You're up.
Whitworth.
Oh man, I gotta get the. Should have been on the wide. Everyone's seeing everything. Yeah, Whitworth's moved.
So we got 3 guys left. I got the Griffin. I would like to move the Griffin after the Atlas so we can continue to ping him in the back.
Atlas is not moving next. Atlas is moving after the next one.
So move either the Awesome or your Lance Vander.
What about the this guy?
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. He doesn't have to move.
There, done. Now the Cyclops goes. Cyclops is going to be taking cover from all the enemies and targeting the highest threat nearest. So this guy here is going to take 8 movement and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he's going to shoot along this line. Okay, that one's done. Now we got to move one more.
Now move one of those two.
One of these two. You want to just get the awesome in behind, or just over here, just like pasting these guys apart?
Yeah, because the Banshee moved.
Banshee hasn't moved yet.
Banshee won't be able to get behind him, will he? Banshee moves 6, right?
There's no way. Oh, yeah, Banshee can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Banshee can get behind him if I get in there. But if I go out here like this, Banshee can't get behind me.
Or just step with your back against the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this?
Yeah.
It's all long range anyway.
Yeah.
We'll just shoot this way. Take out whatever we can. Okay, next is
that's-
them, which is finally the Atlas. The Atlas is moving line of sight to the target with the lowest hit points.
So that would be the grasshopper.
Yep. So he's going to get cover from everything that it can, and only target the thing that it can target.
Right here.
So
that'll give it cover from these two. He can't. There's no chance he can not get cover from, or can get cover from the Griffin. So that would probably be that spot right there.
he would go in here. He would put his back to this thing, and he can still shoot everything. So he's
Like
going to go under here and put his back in here, so he's no rear shots, and he'll still get a shot off at the grasshopper from the range. That's where he's going to go. Smart little Atlas. You're up. The smart little Atlas.
Well, I can still get him in the back. Oh,
No, you can't get him in the back.
I can jump, right? I can get to here.
Like woods cover from most enemies means he's tucked in. I don't know if you can get him.
So he can
You
go.
can get him from the side.
He can go. He's basically sitting right here, right?
Yeah, under the bridge.
Yeah, under the bridge. 1,
I don't think you'll get the rear, but you can definitely get out of his
5,
arc.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can't quite get over there. We haven't moved the Wolverine yet either, have we?
Right. Like you could, in theory, get over here and just take some shots, but he does have rear cannon.
But we haven't moved Wolverine yet either, right?
No. So put him up behind the. Everything's long range anyway, but yeah, whatever. There he is. Done. The Banshee's next. And the Banshee wants to target the highest TMM and get into line of sight of the highest TMM into woods cover from the greatest amount of enemies. It's going to shoot that thing. Just going to back up, get cover from all that crap, and try and kill this thing according to its targeting for sniping. And go ahead. Next thing, it's me or you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the Griffin is going to enact its special ability this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Start chanting some samurai words of whatever that might be.
Does it still get the
And he's going to
long
sprint.
range?
He's going to sprint and do a melee attack, so he doesn't have to worry about the long range, and he can get behind the hatchet man.
Looks good to me. Looks great. So he's sprinting, but he gets a melee attack.
That's right. Pulls out his Wakasashi katana.
All right, this guy here. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't shoot anything where he is. They can see each other, right?
Correct.
They stay still. All right, and the last is the locust on my side. What have you left to use? What's the? Oh, I should use the locust. The locust should have gone before I went.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So we'll do this. What can you get behind?
The locust?
Yeah, he's got 16. He can get behind any of those guys.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's no point in him going behind the mech and force withdrawal, right? So
Right.
he's going to go behind the blackjack.
Can you destroy the blackjack?
Oh, pretty close, probably.
Can you destroy this?
He can destroy the grasshopper.
Can you destroy this?
No, it's untouched. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, he couldn't destroy it, but he could put it in force withdrawal.
It'll go there then, because where he was, he's got 16. He can get right here.
Yep.
So he will go literally right here. He's got cover from everything else, and he's gonna pepper that guy instead, because he wants to get rid of the things that he can force withdrawal. Okay. Now it's time for us to shoot.
All right.
This is gonna be a mess. Everything's 4. So basically,
So we'll start over here with these
Yep.
guys. We'll shoot at the Atlas.
Yep.
Okay. So the blackjack is a skill 4, so he's 8. Nines.
nines. Go for it. Take him out.
Hits.
Hey ho!
Blackjack at medium range does 3 points.
That kills him.
The Atlas.
The Atlas only had 2 health left.
Oh, nice. Grasshopper on the Whitworth at medium
Like
range.
technically, he's in force withdrawal, which is why he's going back. So.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
So the Grasshopper who's in force withdrawal is still firing.
Boom, boom.
He's at medium range, so he's going to be at 6. Or sorry, he's at.
Who's he
he's
shooting at? Oh, he's shooting at
the
the
Whitworth.
Yeah, why
So
not?
he's at 8. So what did the Whitworth go for?
Oh, the Whitworthless is 1.
1, so 9s. Missed.
Hey, and then that's it for the Grasshopper.
Wolverine, 7K into the back of the Crusader.
Crusader's 1, 2, because he jumped. So 4. What's the thing? So
he's 4, 8, 9, plus 2, 11s.
11. So he might get it. Oh, so close. No
That would've-
cigarette.
That would have done 5 points.
No cigarette.
I can't do the Griffin yet because his melee attack happens after shooting. Archer at the Centurion is only shot. Medium range, doesn't matter anyways. So he's on 8s. Partial cover for the Centurion is 9. What did he do for movement? 2?
The Centurion?
Yeah.
Centurion's movement is 2, yes.
So 11. Missed.
Oh,
Oh no, 10 because -1 didn't
It
move.
wouldn't matter. It wouldn't
Same thing.
Yep.
Will be 10s. Missed. The Gunslinger is a
Same thing? No.
Yeah,
Same thing? 10s?
10s.
Oh, so
Getting
close.
close.
So close.
Atlas at Rogers. He'll fire at Rogers.
Yeah, Rogers? Yeah,
Yeah.
may as well, right?
All right, so
4, 8.
he's going to be on 9. He's going to be on 9s because he's got a 3 gunnery.
Go ahead. Oh, off by 1. Sadness on the stack.
Catapult at Rogers.
Yep.
9s.
Oh, 10 right into the Rogers.
So he's at medium range. It's 3 points.
That's long range, isn't it? Firing
no.
as if at long range.
No, he's at. Oh, yeah, no,
For
no, but
targeting,
he's
not for
targeting.
damage. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, nice. You did 3 points of damage to the Battlemaster. Now, what do we got left over here? We got
You
the
got-
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome can shoot at a couple of things.
Can he
Awesome.
get Rogers?
No, Rogers is blocked by this. He can shoot the Marauder. He can shoot this little jabron here. And that's it. Oh, man. If only he was over 1 more, he could shoot the little Locust. He can shoot this guy here. So, what's his skill? Awesome is 4. 8. 9s.
Yep.
New. Got an 8. Missed. This guy here is going to shoot up at this guy. So the Highlander is going to shoot over at the Crusader. If I hit, I kill him. 4, 5, 6, 7. The skill. 8, 9, 8. 9. Boom.
That's on who?
That is 5 points of damage into the Crusader.
Oh, Wolverine, you mean? Oh, Crusader into you into the
Highlander shot the Crusader
Oh, the Highlander shot.
and killed him.
You got him. Nice.
It's just 5 damage and kills the Crusader. So the Crusader is dead.
Good.
Oh, no, I had
Crusader
fire
and an
damage.
Atlas this turn.
Bang. Turning the tide, bro. Now I've done all my firing. Hatchet Man, right?
Yeah.
All right. Get into the Hatchet Man. Kill him.
No, they got to fire first. Melee's after. for shooting.
Oh, they fire first? Okay, cool.
That's why the Locust going over there, he could potentially kill the Griffin.
That's right.
You probably want to use his reroll on him too.
Oh, we forgot to use it last turn, even though we hit with it. All right, going to the top of the list here on firing. The highest on the order is the Locust.
So he does what? 3 points from back.
So 4 range because it's of the static electromagnetic jabroni pulse.
So on 8s plus his jump is a 3, so 11s.
So 11s. Yeah, we're going to use a reroll on that one for sure. 11s. It's 10. No, he missed. Reroll's done.
Was there a 6 there? I was like, I saw a 6.
It was a 6 and a 4. I was
Yeah.
really sad. I actually wanted him to blow up the back of the thing. That's the Locust. Next on the list is the Banshee. The Banshee is shooting over here on this thing. So the Banshee is 3 and 4, 7. 7.
3 tens.
Tens.
Yeah.
Nope. Banshee's done. Next on the firing squad is the Atlas. The Atlas gets his parting shot on. Guess we'll do it on the Warhammer.
This Atlas here.
Yep.
You can shoot the Grasshopper or the Blackjack. The
Based-
Grasshopper's in forced withdrawal already.
Yeah, so he wouldn't target that.
So then the Blackjack will be the next target.
The Atlas's thing would be lowest hit point, lowest TMM, lowest
So-
range. So it's the
So
only
he's
thing he
at
can shoot
8. He's at 9s basically.
is a 7. It misses, and the Atlas can be taken off.
Or
the
so he's
field.
at 10s partial cover.
It's
he's at
still
10s.
failed,
Yeah.
and he can be taken off the field at the end of it. We got the Cyclops. So we got this guy here.
He's dead.
He's gonna fire off. The Cyclops is aiming for what it can destroy with the lowest hit points.
Whitworth, you got. Oh, you're doing them in order. Yeah.
Yeah. So everything here, the Warhammer and the Cyclops, just to speed things up, they could shoot the Warhammer. The Cyclops has to shoot the Warhammer. So it is 8, 9, 10. 9. Missed. Cyclops is done. Whitworth shoots now. What's the Whitworth hitting? The
Whitworth can shoot the Blackjack.
Yeah. 8, 9, 10.
Yes.
That is a 9. Missed. Next on the list to shoot is 256. So the Hatchet Man cannot do anything. But it does have. It has melee.
Yeah, Hatcherman has melee, but he's behind him, so he can't melee him.
You can't melee from behind.
No.
What's FL? That's FLK.
Flak.
What is that?
LB-10X. He's shooting at aerospace fighters or VTOL.
So you can't.
CSMIs.
You can't shoot him. Okay. Hatchet Man does nothing. Can the Hatchet Man?
Hatcherman
Yeah.
can shoot the Blackjack.
Yeah. So it's 3, 7,
tens.
9s.
He's got a 3.
Yep.
Gunnery? Yeah.
Missed. Damn. This is good, guys. The Crusader, before it dies, would like to shoot at what can destroy with the lowest TMM, no cover, and the highest threat. I think it's going to shoot the Atlas,
The Alice.
based on that category. It's 4, 8, 9, right?
Mhm.
All right. 10, because it jumped. Snake Eyes. Get him off the board. Useless snake. Marauder is going to pepper into the Atlas because it wants to shoot what it can destroy, and the Marauder can do a lot of damage. So, and it's also going for no cover and lowest TMM, which satisfies the Atlas condition.
Yep.
So it's going to be 4, 8, 9.
9s. Yep.
That is a 9.
How many points?
4 points.
Critical?
That is a 10. I believe the 10 is a fire control hit. The Cyclops, the other Cyclops, is going to shoot into the Atlas as well with the same roll, 9s. That is a miss. And lastly, the Centurion, second lastly, so I should say, the Centurion will shoot at
Actually, I don't do that
the
because
highest threat. I think, would it be considered the Archer or the Warhammer a higher threat? Who's the lower TMM of those two? They're both the
the
same.
Archer.
So it's shooting the Archer then. So skill 3, 4, 7s, still
Partial.
6s, covers 7s. Hits with 10.
It's the Archer.
Into the Archer, the Centurion deals 2.
Okay.
Last thing to shoot is the Warhammer. And the Warhammer is going to hit the Warhammer. Although it has an option for the Gunner as well. Who can it do better damage for? He hits the Warhammer. 4, 8, 7, 8. That's a 7. Missed.
Yes.
All right. All firing is done. Melee.
Our boy in the Griffin.
Yep.
He's going to be. What did the Hatchman move for? 1.
1, yep.
So 5.
The Hatchman's TMM is 1, yeah.
Is it a 5?
Bang. What does that do?
And that does 2 points of damage.
Into the Hatchetman?
Yeah. Actually, he's behind him. 3 points of damage.
Still got armor. Okay. That's it.
That's the turn.
One more?
I'm down for one more.
Let's
if
do
you're
one
allowed
more.
to.
Let's do one more. Let's get one more out of here. I think this is the tide turner now. I think we can determine what's happening here. We took the Atlas off.
Yep. Atlas is off. Crusader's off.
We at least got the activation for the Locust is still there, so I will change over the Locust deck from Striker to Striker. Locust. Centurion.
So Chris, a Thunderhead, if you're watching, these buildings are awesome. They actually they work like sandbags almost. Like you can create trench warfare on the boards with these. It's literally what's going on here.
Oh, yeah. I think we're going to change. Yeah, we'll keep that sniper going, so we'll shuffle this up. Marauder. Go. The Wetworth. Go. Just done his sniper movements. Okay. That deck's done. The Banshee's also a sniper, so we'll give the Sniper Banshee there. Okay. Over here, the Hatchet Man is still alive. The Cyclops is still alive. Other Cyclops is still alive. Warhammer. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, 5 cards. All right, we're good to go. Time for initiative. Here we go. You rolled a 6. I rolled an 8. We lose.
Well, it's about time we lost.
Oh, but before that, ready?
Yep.
Oh no! So we are all pulled toward the center.
Yeah, goodbye, Wolverine.
So he sits there.
Goodbye, Wolverine.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. They're getting pulled out into open. 1, 2, 3. The benefit of having those guys there is that they don't move.
They can't move.
He
yeah.
does. He goes
Yeah,
1
he goes
into
one.
there.
So
The Atlas is gonna go 1, 2.
the retreating
Clink.
grasshopper face plants into the
1,
actually
2,
into
3.
the hill there.
1, 2, 3. He stays there. They stay put. He stays put.
He slams
He
face
stays
first
put.
into the side of the mountain.
These guys all stay put. I'll stay put. We're gonna go 1, 2, 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
3, 3 more damage. And he lands 4 damage in total.
Oh, no critical actually. He just took off his armor.
No, he takes the 4 from the full fall, but he takes 5 in total. So 1,
so 1
2,
critical.
3, 4.
Yeah, 1 critical.
Yeah.
You can roll.
11. Engine hit.
All right.
And that's
so
it.
We lost initiative, so we'll use the initiative sync. We'll pull the force withdrawal mech off.
All right. The first thing on their list that's moving is the Cyclops. This one here. And this Cyclops is moving, so no enemies have moved yet, so he wants to get within 12 of all enemies and take cover. So he's literally just going to go and replace this position here to fight those guys. Done. We're up.
You think we stand tall here?
Let's do it. Let's rack these guys.
All right.
We don't have the
Archer doesn't move.
We don't have the thing anymore, right?
Yep.
The next on the list is this Warhammer, and the Warhammer, since you move that guy, now has to go to the second thing. He wants to target the lowest hit points, highest point value enemy, and he wants to move toward that and get the enemy in line of sight, but get cover from the rest of the enemies. He wants to kill the Atlas, really, but the Warhammer moves 8, so I think what he wants to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He can
6,
really
7.
mess up that Wolverine too. The Wolverine's only got 2 internals left. He's in force.
He's gonna sit right there. Okay, he's gonna sit right there, and he's just gonna pop things from a distance.
Our entire cavalry
Next.
got wiped out in this game.
Oh yeah. Next.
Well, he's in force withdrawal, so we'll start moving him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
We'll turn him around. Actually, I'm gonna move him a little smarter than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8, 9. No, yeah, I'll move him there.
That's 10.
He's withdrawing. He wants
Yeah.
out.
10 like that.
He wants out of there. Cool. Next on the list is the Centurion.
Actually, he'll do that as jump because that gives him higher modifier to be hit.
Yeah, he wants to be. So the Centurion is going to move with an 18 of the nearest enemies. So he's here. So he wants to get back up. He wants to back the hell up, and he wants to get cover from the greatest number of enemies. So the Centurion, moving his 12, can literally go anywhere secured. So the Centurion is going to go. He wants to get the greatest cover from all the enemies. And these guys are going to peel around, so he's probably going to go back into here again, create that pocket. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's probably going to go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cannot get over there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's going to go back into here. It's back there. There we go. That's where he wants to be. And then he can shoot anything that comes around the corner. Ah, no, because that's in his way. There. Done. Next up.
Blackjack. 1, 2, 5, 6, 9. He doesn't move that far. 1, 2, 5, 8. All right, Blackjack's moved.
Blackjack moved?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, because he's coming into the fight. Next on the list is the Whitworth. And the Whitworth, he wants to, he's way back there. Jeez, he wants to jump onto the lowest elevation, but he's already there. But he wants to get within 18 of all enemies, and he wants to target the lowest hit point, lowest TMM enemy, which is over there. But he still wants to stay lowest elevation. He does jump 8. Can he jump 8 this way and get behind?
Right there. That's 8.
And will he get
He's not behind him. He's
out of the line of sight though, right?
he can go here and be out of line of sight.
No, sorry, no, out of arc.
He's in arc to shoot him.
But the other guy can't shoot back.
No.
That's where he'll go then. Little jabron. He's jumping there, which makes it awkward. All right, your turn, or our turn, I should say.
Gunslinger, stand tall.
The Hatchet Man goes next. Hatchet Man, target the highest hit point, highest threat, in the line of sight to that target only. The highest hit point, highest threat would be these guys.
Yeah, either that or there.
So he wants to get into the fray. So he's literally going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the Hatchet Man move? 4. You can actually see the Atlas there. If he goes like this, then he can fight you as well. His back will be faced. No, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's where he's going.
Okay, move the next one to Warhammer, stand still.
Okay, the next one, I like the standstills. It makes the game go quick. Marauder. Marauder's going. He wants to jump, but he doesn't jump. So he's going to move to within 12 of all enemies. He wants the line of sight to the lowest hit point, lowest TMM enemy, which is the Atlas, but the one that's moved. So that would be this guy or this guy. Because the archer has low hit points, right? Because he got hit.
Mm-hmm.
Taking cover from here.
Yep.
And he wants to shoot there. Okay. Next.
Actually, move him back a little bit. So
No,
then
because the awesome's there.
oh, okay, because he can get out of line of sight from that if he moves back one more hex. I think.
Yeah, he can go one more back.
Now he's out of line of sight.
Yeah, that's what he wants. And so then I guess he'll go on an angle like this, so his back
Well,
isn't.
this can shoot him. This cannot now.
Yeah, that's what he wants. Okay, cool. And then he's going to move with his back facing so he gets the angle on him
Yep.
and doesn't get reared from the
Yep.
awesome. Okay, go ahead.
Catapult, sit still.
Damn, this is good. We're forcing them to move. The Battle Master goes next. He wants to line of sight to the greatest number of enemies. What a tough guy. Into wood cover from most of the active enemies. He wants to target the lowest TMM, highest point value enemy on the field.
Wayne Rogers' last stand.
He always does this. He's moving 8. Do you think he goes over here? Or do you think he just moves into the fight and says, let's
Oh.
What?
It's gonna into the
He says he wants
into
he
the
wants
mouth of the
into cover
into
from
the
most
mouth
of
of the dragon.
I think he would go
literally.
here actually.
Yeah, Into the mouth of the dragon.
He's gonna sit right there and continue the firefight because he's a stubborn ass. You all right? All right, we're up.
We have Atlas to move still, and we have the Highlander to move still.
Yep. They've got the.
And the Awesome. Have we moved the Awesome already?
They've got 3 guys left, and they won initiative. So, awesome Highlander Atlas.
Yeah, that's it. Everybody else is done.
All right,
Because I pulled the.
let's go. Let's do it.
What do you want to do with that Atlas?
This guy's moving next.
Can we get that Atlas back here?
1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can get him right in there.
Gives them partial cover
Right
and,
there.
and a 1, right? So
Yeah,
gives them
gives him some combat. All right. Now the Cyclops is going to go. He wants cover from all active enemies. He wants to target the active enemy with the highest threat and the nearest. Six. No. He wants to go toward the nearest target
Mhm.
that has activated. That's the nearest target in general. I think he's going to come over.
It's gonna hide behind the hill here. What is it? It's the
This
Cyclops,
guy. This
right?
guy.
He moves to 6, right?
He moves 8.
He can probably get up here for partial cover, or here.
Yeah, he'll go
He
up
can move
there.
through- he can move through his buddy, right?
You can climb up there and just sit there with his partial cover. Cool. Next, it's our R2, right?
Yep.
You know what really sucks? The last to move is the Banshee. Man, that smells. Smells like Banshee.
How far can you jump with the
Highlander? 6.
6?
Yeah.
Well, 6 can get you on top of that
Up here?
on this side, shooting down on top of those 2.
Yeah, yeah. Let's move this guy first, because then the Locust gets to move.
Yep.
Oh, did you move him?
Oh no, we didn't move him.
Well,
Yeah,
let's move them both now.
Well, he's in. Oh no, he's not in force of throw.
Is he?
No, he's not. He's got 1 external armor left. We can.
You got a whole bunch of...
Everybody over there's moved, right?
Except for the Banshee and the Locust.
Okay.
So no matter where you go, that Locust is chasing you down, big guy. Potentially.
Shooting him in the back there. I don't like that.
Let's see what I got here for angles. That's a good one. Oh, he's going up there? Is he jumping?
So he's facing this way, so he's not getting shot in the back by the hatchetman.
No, but he's probably getting shot by the Locust, to be honest. Let's find out. Locust goes next. Okay. If the lowest hit point enemy has yet not moved, that's
Actually,
not bad.
actually.
Hand off the piece.
Yeah, I don't know, but the
No, I know.
logical move. Actually, I could have done the same thing. No, I'll leave it.
You
be.
sure? Because
It's
this
putting
guy
him
can
up
shoot
on-
and this guy can shoot.
No, it's putting him up on the overpass because
Do
then
it.
the locust would have no chance of getting him. But
Do it. But where would you want to put him then? Because he can still shoot, right?
yeah,
Oh, do it. Do it.
so you use here.
Yeah.
And you can jump 10, right?
Literally just jump here.
Oh, but you can jump farther and you shoot in the back, right? So
Yeah.
you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You'd be back here, right?
Yep.
That would be the most logical
Okay,
shot.
that's where we'll put him
Yeah.
then. Fair enough. So the Locust wants to get behind the target. And he wants to get behind the Lannis said the target was 16. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, so you can't get up there. You have successfully avoided getting shot from behind. And you've probably made sure that none of these guys can shoot you except for the Marauder.
Yep.
And then maybe the Banshee. The Locust, however, will want to get within 24 of all enemies, cover from the greatest number of enemies and into the wood. He's moving toward the lowest hit point enemy that has not yet activated, which would be the Awesome. So now he wants to get over here. However, he also wants to, if you can get behind a target that is activated with low hit points and high, he cannot. That really screwed the Locust up. Line of sight only to target, cover from most enemies. The Locust is firing. He wants short range, so Locust is actually just going to do this. Claim cover and shoot this guy. Okay. It's done.
This board state's an absolute mess.
We got to move these two right now.
Yep.
So the awesome. Technically, we should move the awesome first. Where do we want to put this guy? Do we want to just tuck him in?
Banshee hasn't moved, right?
Yeah,
So
Banshee's last to move. Unfortunately, we have to move.
this is
both
our
these guys.
last turn of fire, right?
Yeah,
We're
let's just-
Cretans.
Yeah.
We fight
just-
to the death.
go right
so,
here.
Yep.
Banshee might get me from behind, but do we care? No.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go right here. We can still shoot these guys. So we'll go there. Draconis, Combine, come at me, bro. And then the Highlander. Do you want me to shoot up on top of this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can jump right up here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a DFA? Do I have enough for DFA? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Not enough. Just not enough to DFA the Marauder.
See, if we were playing classic, you'd be like on the punch hit location table to shoot him.
Okay, so here's the question. You know what? I'm gonna jump right here. I'll take the risk. It's my. It's not worth the extra point of damage to get the Marauder. No, you know. I think I move here, and just shoot. Get into the shooting gallery here. What do you think? Oh, if I'm up here, can they shoot me? These guys?
No.
These guys can.
Those guys can, but those two won't have line of sight on you. That's why I was thinking about it before, right?
Whatever, let's do it. Going out with the glory. Going out the glory.
Please the glory.
Right onto the generator itself. Then if it pulls me, I can't do anything.
All right.
So
And the
I'm gonna go
Banshee.
Right there.
Our friend the Banshee.
The Banshee's going to go. Banshee wants to line of sight to the target with the lowest TMM, which would be the awesome. And so he basically will just do this. And take on the awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So short range into the awesome. Okay. We're firing. Last round of firing. Let's make it count.
Let's do it.
Start over on that
Blackjack
side.
at
Blackjack?
At Rogers.
Yeah, let's take Rogers though.
So medium range. So 4, 6. Rogers went for 1.
Yep, plus cover.
7. There's no cover. Straight on.
All right.
Yep, 7s.
Oh, come on.
It's a shame.
Might as well shoot this force withdrawal guy.
Yeah, he's gonna be. He would have hit on a 6. Oh no, he's a 4, so he's on 7s as well.
Plus 1 for jumping.
8s, but doesn't matter. You roll a 6 again.
Come on. One chance here.
Done. Griffin.
Griffins shoot the locust or the back of the hatchet man.
Hatchet.
Hatchet gets cover. Griffin or locust gets cover.
Does
Locust.
Rogers get cover?
Rogers does not get cover.
Yeah, and in his back, right?
No, sadly, it is not his back.
Oh yeah, I know it's not.
It's the side.
Warhammer's in the back.
You would
though.
have to be over here for it to be.
Warhammer's in the back.
Warhammer's in the back.
Yeah,
What's
I'll
the
do
Warhammer
that.
still on? The Warhammer's got full armor though.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll shoot.
But
Hat-
Rogers-
Hatchetman's hurt.
Rogers, Hatchet Man is hurt. You could. How much damage would you do?
Medium range.
Yeah.
In the back 4.
So plus 1 for back. In the
Yeah,
back 4. That would kill him outright.
It would give him 4 points total.
It would kill him outright if you
Okay,
hit
we'll
him.
do that. So 4, 6, 7 for the
7,
jump,
8.
8 for partial cover, 1 for his is 9.
Yep.
No.
Eek.
He's the first sort of light red here.
You're just like it's the dice,
I
right?
give up. Our friend the archer is gonna hit Rogers. We're gonna take out the commander.
Yep.
Medium range. So he's a base 3, 5. Didn't move.
Cover.
Sorry. Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
Cover is 5. His move for a 1.
6.
6.
Bang. How much he's dealing to him?
The archer does 4 points at medium range.
Okay, we've almost got his armor down. Let's see if we can just kill Waco.
Warhammer?
I think that's a victory.
Warhammer.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Yep.
He is a 4 gunner though. I
Do it,
believe.
do it,
Yeah, he's 4 gunner.
Do it.
So he's
do
going to
it.
be on
Do it.
6,
do it.
5, 8, 7. Sorry.
Do it.
Got him.
Bang. How much?
Warhammer at medium range is 4 points.
Roll B crit.
Nope.
3 is engine hit.
Nice. And the gunslinger can see him as well. It's going to be the same thing, except he's a 3, so he's going to be at
Cover.
He's going to be at 5.
How much does the gunslinger do?
4. He's on 6s. Gunslinger is going to do a lot. It does 5 points.
That'll kill him outright.
I think it hit.
No, okay, what's his skill?
So he's a 3.
Yeah,
Medium range is 5.
Yeah.
Didn't move is 4.
yeah. Cover and
2
him
is
at
6.
6. Yeah, you
Oh,
missed. You just
wow.
missed. You just missed killing
Wow.
Rogers.
Catapult. Catapult can see Rogers. Catapult can do.
Can't see Rogers.
Here?
He's covered.
Here? Oh, he's covered. Okay,
he's
he's gonna
covered.
hit the. He's gonna hit the Cyclops then.
Let's see. Who can he take? Let's go for things off the board. The catapult could. We already didn't declare indirect. You know what? Maybe I'll kill Rogers.
Okay. The
But-
catapult will hit the Cyclops up on the hill. So catapult's a 3. Medium range is 5. Didn't
Mhm.
move is 4. Partial cover is 5. His move for 1 is 6.
Atlas turn.
Atlas.
Same thing.
Except he moved. So
7,
it's gonna be 3, 5,
6, 7.
7s. Yeah.
Boom. How much?
He's at medium range, so the Atlas does 3.
That's half its armor gone.
That is all those guys shot.
The awesome is awesome, and the awesome could shoot the Warhammer. It could shoot. Let's shoot the Banshee. Banshee's already taken some damage, and the awesome. I don't know what the awesome does, but what's its skill?
Awesome is a 4.
So 4 skill, short range.
Yep.
5, 6 for cover.
Yep.
Need 6s. Sick play, bro.
We are
Missed
just
entirely.
on fire.
What's left? That guy shot in,
You.
already missed.
Just you.
It's just me.
You
All right.
kill Rogers.
I'm gonna kill Rogers. I gotta kill Rogers.
You to kill Waco's replacement and bring him back out of retirement.
Okay. Shit. What do I do here? Skill 3, but I jumped, so 4. Short range, no cover, TMM, so 5. I need 5s. All right, 1 die at a time here.
Oh boy.
Oh,
There we go.
8. So that is from above. I'm dealing short range 4 damage. He has 4 health left exactly.
And he takes us.
Checkmate.
There we go.
Checkmate, baby. And
There
now
we
they
go.
get to fire back. Let's just see what they do in the exit. Top of the order is the Banshee. So the Banshee is going to go into the awesome. Ooh, let's find out. What can it destroy? The awesome's been hit, right? Has the awesome been hit?
Yes, he has.
Shortest range distance is going after the awesome
Took
without
2
any
points.
cover. 3, nothing else. 4. Need 4s.
I rolled a 3.
Whiff. Wow. Banshee sucks. Banshee is force withdrawing out of embarrassment. Next on the list is the Locust. Locust is going to fire up on this guy here. Skill 4, short range. What's his TMM?
3.
Jumping? So 7s. On 7s, the Locust will pump 2 damage into that guy. That is a 5. My turn to be a jabron. God. The Cyclops that got hit is going to shoot. Wants to shoot what it can destroy with the lowest range, the lowest TMM, and no cover. The only thing it can shoot that it can destroy with the lowest range band is the Atlas. What's the Atlas at?
The Atlas is got
And-
4 internals. 1 external, 4 internals.
So I would deal 4 to it. So I would get it down to 1 point and
Yeah.
withdraw it. What about the Warhammer?
Warhammer's untouched.
What about the Blackjack?
Blackjack is untouched. Oh no, Blackjack's taking 2 points.
So Blackjack, if it takes 4, what happens to it?
Yeah.
It's dead?
No.
Okay, so it's
You
going
get
after
1 and 2 internals on 4.
Let's go into the Atlas. 4, 8, 9, 10. Wait. 4, 5, 6. It's not long range. 7, 8 does hit.
Mhm.
So
The Atlas.
it is putting in 4 into the Atlas.
So roll crit.
7. MP hit.
He's
Atlas
got 1
is
internal. left.
Atlas is leaving. He's like, I ain't protecting this shithole anymore.
Yeah, he's in forced withdrawal.
Yep,
anyways.
perfect. The Battlemaster, which is the Waco, in his parting shot, he wants to shoot the thing in the lowest range band that he can destroy. Guess who that's not? Me. That he won't target that because it's already defeated, technically.
this?
It would be that. He is going to do
How
4
much damage?
damage.
Did it do? 4. He can't do enough to kill.
How's the archer or the
Untouched.
Oh,
The
war-
archer. Sorry, has took 4 damage. It has 6 points left.
So it wants to shoot the lowest TMM, which would be the archer.
Yep.
So here we go. He'll put him into force withdrawal if he hits.
Mm.
So it is skill 2, 3, 4 for range, 5, 6, 5. I love this game so much. And he's so mad. Oh, son of a bitch! As he's shooting into nothing. The archer's just like closing his eyes. There's bullets going everywhere. It's like laser cannons and shit. And then I'm just above going.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to jump down next turn.
They did put an entire land like this here. They put our entire cavalry lance in force withdrawal or destroyed it. Two destroyed and 1 in force withdrawal.
The Whitworth's only shot is taking on the blackjack. And the Whitworth is going to roll 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for jumping. Whitworth puts 9 and hits him for 2.
This is on who?
The blackjack. Whitworth got a couple of shots off. At least pay, cost the company some sea bells. The Marauder cannot shoot me. The Marauder will shoot the archer or the blackjack. Based on what it says, it wants to shoot the lowest hit point, the lowest TMM, which would be the blackjack. If he hits, he's putting 4 into it, which should wipe it out. So 4, 6,
no,
7,
leave him with 1, but put him in force withdrawal.
He missed anyway.
Yeah.
'Cause he stinks. The Hatchet Man is likely wants to shoot the lowest TMM that it can in the shortest distance, and it will overheat, but it doesn't have that. The Hatchet Man is going to shoot me. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because I jumped. And you missed. I rolled a 6. Ah, sucker. The next on the list is the Centurion, who is going to try and pop the blackjack off. Skill 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Missed. Wow, I'm
The dice rolls tonight are just
sucking. We should have been
atrocious.
we should have done a competitive game of Classic.
Yeah.
And the Warhammer is going to shoot lowest hit point, lowest TMM, things that can destroy, things that it can crit. Can it crit with 4 damage into the archer?
It can crit the blackjack. 4
can't hit-
damage, it can crit the archer by 1, yes.
Okay, so it's going to go after what it can crit.
Yep.
So it's going to be skill 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 again. He hits.
So crit
So he
chance.
puts a crit in. Oh my
Oh.
God! Box cards.
We technically lost this match. You know that, right?
Mech destroyed, by the way.
Yeah. We've lost this match. You know that, right?
Holy
Because
shit.
we've only taken out 3 of their mechs. They've absolutely
Hey, this is what we wanted.
trounced us.
That's what I was looking for. Yeah. So this last Cyclops gets its parting shot. It's what can it destroy with the highest hit points, no cover. That would be me. So he's gonna look up and take a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Short range. This might actually hit me, son of a bitch. Less damage at least. So it's gonna be 4, 5, 6 because I jumped. And he hit me, and just put 3 damage into my hull, which made me go, oh, damn, I don't like that at all. And that is all the shooting. Well,
Yeah.
so do we lose this match?
Oh, if this goes another turn,
Here, you get to take Waco off.
great. If this goes another right now, they've destroyed or removed 5 of our mechs, a full lance. We've gotten rid of 3 of
Well,
theirs.
the Atlas technically is withdrawing now.
And our Atlas is in force withdrawal. They don't have anything else in force withdrawal,
No, they don't.
and they're like, we're gonna make a Cretan last stand over here, but that's
So the Atlas would be going 6 back.
untouched, but like that's a lot of damage still coming.
Everything else on their team except for the Centurion and the Banshee are untouched.
The Awesome's in okay shape, and you're in okay shape. We're way behind. We're way behind.
And we've taken a lot of damage.
Roll d6 and see what would have happened on the.
2.
Everybody's at half move, I think.
Yeah, which is really bad. Yeah.
Actually, that would have helped us because they wouldn't have been able to close, and we weren't moving anyway.
They would have all stayed where they are.
Yeah. it's a mess.
I think what would have happened is they would have stayed where they are. The shooting gallery would have maintained. We would have stayed. They would have stayed. Actually, I think us staying is what killed us. Us just standing there because they were just able to get the extra odds on us.
Well, they didn't really get. Actually, everybody here survived except for the
The
archer with
Who
a critical,
I rolled a crit. Yeah,
which,
you're right,
which
you're
was a critical,
right.
right? Where we got beat up was all those mechs over here.
Got pulled off.
They got butchered.
So technically, we take him off because he's gone. So put him over on the list there, and we would see. Yeah, they've taken 6 of our mechs. We've taken 3 of theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we lose. The AI beats us, man.
Waco Rangers. I'm kind of happy about it, to be honest.
Well, the Waco Rangers beat us by default.
Yes.
And then Lance Vander's like, fools! I'm on their side now.
This is why I don't sign contracts with the Curetans.
Let's see what we got for looks here. There we go. Fools! I will win this match. I shall put him right here. Ladies and gentlemen, get that camera right there. Come here, camera. That's right. There you go. Lance Vander says, I don't sign contracts with the Curetans.
Knowing is half the battle.
Curita Joe. Cool. What do you think? I like the new AI.
Yes, the new AI was much more detailed. We got a little unlucky there with a couple of weird die rolls just from the thing. Guys getting pulled off and the crit, but at the end of the day, the AI matched our wits of sitting and fighting, and they did the same thing.
Yeah, man. This brawler deck is great. Man, it was really well balanced.
It was a fun game.
Boy, they wrecked us, eh?
Yeah.
That crit probably didn't help.
the crit. Well, if we had had that archer for one more turn, it's 4 points of damage, right?
Yeah.
That he would have been dishing out. Like
headshot.
Yeah, their Cyclops would have been down, and I'm pretty sure that Centurion would have bugged out and dropped back farther.
Yeah, but we would have had some. This Awesome would have been in trouble.
The gunslinger missing for like 2 of the 3 turns that it stood there doing 5 damage. Just ridiculous.
Yeah, I think the Awesome would have had a problem. At least with the Highlander, I could have jumped back down behind cover. But I think trying to do a forced retreat, even just like a strategic retreat with this thing, would be difficult. Because as soon as you try to get yourself back to a position, it yanks you back. You're like, come on.
Well, that's what happened with the Grasshopper over here, right?
That Locust would have been a pain in the arse. Would have chased you down.
As long as we would have won initiative, he would have been fine.
There you go. Well, there it is. That was. We'll do this scenario again. That was fun. I'd play this one again.
For next Friday, I'll conjure up a follow-up to this.
This generator is really cool.
I'll bring you the power station next week.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
If I get enough time, I'll paint all the solar panels. There's a big thing of solar panel arrays that actually go around it. And I got some giant solar windmills I got to finish painting.
That was a bloodbath, eh?
Yeah. It's good, though.
Yep.
I like these hills.
Yeah, it's very good. This red is great. People were saying that the red really pops.
Red's a fun color to paint, but after a while, you start seeing red spots.
So you're saying you're starting to see red?
Yeah. Pretty much.
I'm pretty sure after Waco went down, the other guys were seeing red too. Man,
Oh,
those Atlases got their asses kicked.
Both Atlases went down. Those Cyclops are actually pretty tough. Now, the one thing I was curious about was whether or not the fire support mechs would operate like fire support mechs. It's inconclusive on that one.
The fire support mechs? Which ones were they?
Yeah, so like your Archer, your Catapult, the Crusader, the Whitworth. It's the one thing in Alpha Strike that kind of loses its purpose is indirect fire and long-range missile boats. The difference between LRM fire and Gauss rifle or PPC fire is nondescript and alpha strike. So
Right. Look at that. There you go. That paint job there by Josh on the Highlander, and all this sexy terrain is by Paul. They hang out while they paint. Bunch of nerds. Cool. Well, there you go. That was our match. Technically, based on the scenario as written, Paul and I just lost
that's correct.
because we suck. But Paul, I'm gonna blame this one on Paul because he threw all of our mechs up onto the ridge, knowing that they all could have gotten knocked down.
Yeah, I'll take the heat for that.
And then I'll also blame myself.
I will take the heat for that.
Yeah, and I will take the heat for you goading my bad dice rolls and then restoring my dice rolling abilities to crit our archer. So I am to blame for the luck spinning against
But
us.
we did kill Wayne Rogers,
Yes, and I killed Wayne. Yeah, my Highlander killed it, which was good.
which is
Yeah,
good.
we did
that's
did take out Wayne Rogers.
That's a good notch on the belt there.
Yeah, I agree. So
We'll come up with a I'll come up with a scenario for next week.
all right. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Thanks for having, guys.
And we'll talk to you soon. Oh, of course, and thank you to all the support online.